with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as chat's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His supports is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most victims across the board we charge the ward because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why is she but also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's not burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if Andrew fanners chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life with Clawless cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Pre-stream's nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end.
What is up, everyone?
Hey guys, King Jat here, and welcome back to DSP Bingo for what is today, Thursday, the 4th of June 2026. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed, and I hope you've enjoyed your day and your week so far. The Badman returns today, of course, for his penultimate streaming day, and yeah, he's playing Castlevania on the day stream once more. He'll probably fucking call it another premiere, even though he's fucking played it 2 times already, but there you fucking go. No sign of Badman yet whatsoever, thankfully, there's no sign of him yet. He had an interesting day yesterday, and we'll cover that. Of course, we've got some clips here, you know what I mean? We've got a compilation from... Actually, we have a compilation from Phil's night stream from Tuesday night. Okay? That's first. Okay, so night stream for Tuesday night. And then after that, I think it also covers the day stream from Batman as well. But we have a Memology compilation covering the Batman stuff, so when we transition, we can just go straight to Memology, might transition to the Batman stuff from here, and watch Memology's compilation from Batman. And then we got a little clip as well from the night stream of the one memorable note from Phil playing Pokemon Champions. So there we go, and I'll say we'll do the bingo. But first things first, we have some tweets to go through. This popped off in popularity. David Burnell shared this clip here. We've seen this the other day in the Stop Me Now compilation when Phil didn't seem to understand how to fucking do this segment in Bond, where he thought he doesn't understand how lasers work. Okay, we've seen this the other day.
Laser trip mines too. I'm more worried about the ones we can't see.
So he's at this point in time, okay, at this point in time, he's doing the right thing, right? He's activating like the fucking water, the spray, so he can kind of see the lasers. There we go. Now he's got enough idea what the lasers are. This is the right way to play it. This is a laser. Phil knows it's a laser. He sees it's a laser. So he thinks, okay, let me walk away from where the laser stops. Phil. But the laser, oh my God, he genuinely thinks that because the laser doesn't go fully across the way, but the laser doesn't exist. He genuinely believes, even though it's only half shown, it is clearly still a threat to him and his existence. But what does Phil do?
Even though the laser didn't go completely across, it still triggered.
I don't understand how the hell he can function in the morning. How the fuck does this fucking moron manage to fucking put clothes on in the fucking morning? How in the fuck does this idiot manage to fucking wipe his arse every fucking day when he goes for a big shite? How in the hell can he not comprehend that just because you can't see the full laser? I mean, you had to act. He knows you've got to fucking activate these fucking taps to fucking show the laser beams. You know what I mean? So he knows. They're invisible lasers. The lasers are still there whether we can see them or not. Oh, the laser beam didn't go the whole way. Yeah, no, oh my fucking god. Yeah, clown music is fucking fitting for that. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Oh yeah, but yeah, that got 4,000 likes on Twitter, you know what I mean? So yeah. Phil's dad going more viral on him. So someone sent in a super chat the other night. You need what I heard, $50 to open a booster pack and look at cards for an hour. Bro, it takes less than 5 minutes, come on. Symphony of the Night will get you more donos, trust me on that. So that was what was said, okay, in the super chat. And it's a tweet from Dragonism here. And Phil says, yes, open packs 50. If I didn't, I would completely take it over and run the stream. Why didn't you respond to the rest of the tip, Phil? Especially since you made $135 in the stream without anyone donating $50 to open a Pokemon pack. So remember, the super chat came in and it talks about Symphony of the Night as well.
Mac, thanks for $10. Yes, it is a $50 contribution to open a pack of Pokemon cards. Now, I open packs completely for free during a Pokemon stream or during the TCG streams. So that's 2 streams that I play at least twice a week. So I'm already opening cards, you know, without any contributions. But doing it this way, it keeps it controlled, it keeps it metered, right? And it makes it so that I don't just open all the packs immediately. You have to understand how expensive this is. This box was insanely expensive. This is...
No one told you to buy it. Oh shit, I fucking minimized it because I wanted to pause. Bastard. Well done.
Packs completely for free. So I'm already opening cards, you know, without any contributions.
Bastard.
But doing it this way, it keeps it controlled, it keeps it metered, right? And it makes it so that I don't just open all the packs immediately. You have to understand how expensive this is. This box is insanely expensive. This is the high value box that everyone is seeking. So it is way expensive right now to buy.
He has not clarified the price of the box, but people apparently know the website he uses, and it's around $450 odd that he likely paid for it. You know, between $450 and $500 that Phil paid for the box. So that's rough. That's a rough estimate we have.
And this allows me to space it out and pace it. If I didn't do it that way, I want you to think of it this way. I opened an entire box of Pokemon cards in a week and a half. Imagine if I was doing it for like $5 or $10 contributions, we wouldn't even game. We would just be opening cards nonstop. There would be no gameplay. So I'm doing it as a way to supplement other content, to do something special and different that's fresh. I'm not doing it to become a full-on Pokemon card collector. So I want it to be a part of the content, but not overwhelm the existing content, if that makes sense. So doing it this way is working very well, which is why I immediately reinvested and bought another big box of cards for you guys. So there you have it.
So he completely ignored the other part of the super chat here. You know? It takes less than 5 minutes, come on, Symphony of the Night will get you more donos, trust me on that. And he completely ignored that for some fucking reason. It just chose to fucking gloss over that, you know? But, Jesus, man. Such a greedy bastard. Such a greedy bastard, man. Oh yeah, my on-screen chat's frozen again. Every time the fucking chat freezes because I need to remind it, needs to fucking scroll. There you go. So, there we go. Christ alive, man. The bad man's annoying as fuck. So, we have a clip here. This is a great clip. This will also be covered in one of the compilations that we see later on. But Phil has to be told how to complete this challenge. And he refuses to believe the chat is right. And the chat was right.
Gareth, how would Batman be standing on the Switch if I throw from a different building? What are you talking about?
So, to clarify the problem here. Phil needed Batman to stand on the Switch. And to open up a thing for him to then hit something with. And then every time that Phil aimed, Batman would run it off the Switch. Because I think the characters are just programmed. If they're standing right in front of you and you're fucking aiming, I think they're programmed to try and run out your way. Phil never thought for a second to try and distance himself from here once he had Batman standing on the Switch. Phil was standing here the entire time, not trying to think outside the box.
Watch.
And he's constantly fucking saying, why would Batman... So here we go. So now you know the lore. Phil is confident that this viewer suggestion won't work.
Gareth, how would Batman be standing on the Switch if I throw from a different building? What are you talking about? Watch.
What are you talking about, Gareth? Watch this, Gareth. Let me show you how wrong you are, Gareth.
Now watch what happens. Ready?
You ready for this, Gareth? Look how wrong I'm gonna fucking make you.
It worked because... Are you kidding?
Fucking lol. So yeah, take that, Gareth. You were right.
So I want you to think about this. I want you to think about this. If you're standing next to Batman and you hold left trigger, Batman moves. If you back away from Batman and you push left trigger, he doesn't move.
That's because he's trying to fucking get out of your fucking line of sight because it looks like you're trying to throw something and he's in the way. You had to create distance. Phil spent ages trying to fucking figure this out. And he didn't think to himself, wait, if I'm a bit further away, because I have a ranged weapon here to activate this fucking thing. Oh my god, you know. That's happened. Yeah, I have fucking done the. I mean, I think a lot of us have been guilty of making daft mistakes in games, thinking, "Oh shit, that was it." You know what I mean? But Phil can't take the L here. He's got to fucking like try and make it so the game developers are at fault here for having programmed the game in a fucking bad way. No, it's not that at all. Nothing to do with that. It's just a bad man being incompetent as all fucking hell. That's per fucking usual. And you can't even fucking thank Gareth for the fucking suggestion. And final clips here. Pokemon card pack money isn't enough. You must give him $150 for gameplay on top of that.
Well, for those who chilled during Lego Batman, thank you. I hope you enjoyed. It sucks that for some reason now we're 2/3 through the game with only a third to go, and support has completely dried up.
Batman itself, the game, the whole stream felt like $77 for the entire stream, and the Pokemon game itself. Sorry, but the Batman game itself, Lego Batman, I think only made him maybe $2 or $4 from the start of gameplay to the end of gameplay. The majority of Phil's money came during the podcast, including that $49.99 super chat, which guaranteed a pack opening of cards before the gameplay began.
We got one person who supported the game all day, Caterade. That was it, $2. That sucks.
Whiny bastard. That sucks stares at chat with, loathing intent, like...
Okay.
Feel shame,
Let's
chat.
save up.
So that's the first clip. There's more, there's 2 more clips.
See you next time.
YouTube mode off.
Yeah, I mean, guys, what are we going to do? I mean, what can I say? I don't know what happened. I made it be known that I would like some support for the game, and we got one person who did, so...
I made it be known!
We got 5.
I made it be known! I sent out the signal.
Yeah, I mean, guys, what are we going to do? I mean, what can I say? I don't know what happened. I made it be known that I would like some support for the game, and we got one person who did, so... We got 5 achievements today. Let's see you next time.
Last clip. Oh, God.
And tonight we are guaranteed to have a pack on opening of Pokemon cards, but man, I hope that tonight things pick up with support to help make up for today, because that was, I don't know, completely dead while I played Lego, which sucks.
Completely dead. Fucking hell. Now, I mean, it's funny that Phil does mention a night stream. We'll cover this now, shall we? We'll cover it fucking now. Phil mentioned a night stream is an interesting thing because Phil wasn't doing very well for support on a night stream, okay? It was quite a slow fucking stream. He spent a long fucking time in menus. People were bored at the fucking mind. The stream was stuck on $66 for a good while. And then you'll never guess what happened. You'll never guess what happened, you know.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement to make, but I want it to not be so loud when I do it, and this music is very loud on it. I've just received a $100 tip.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
$100 tip for Pokemon Champions. Yes. Thank you, whoever that was. There's no name associated with it or message. But that is so generous. We get to open 3 cards.
So, no name, no message, just $100, no questions fucking asked. And he claims he doesn't fucking know who the fuck they are. But somebody else can troll tip him, and he goes, by the way, I know who you are. He seems to fucking know who the trolls are who give him money. But not these anonymous whales who just magically have $100 without a message to tied to each time. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? So yeah, but Phil had a special deal on for $100 contributions. I mean, actually, hold on. Did Phil pin the message before it went live? It might have actually. Hold on. Here we go. So yeah, this is the pin message here. Tonight we'll open a pack of Phantasmal Flames Pokemon cards at the end of the stream. But Phil had a special deal where $100 tip means that Phil will open an additional extra pack. So Pokemon Champions guaranteed one pack open anyway without any money, and the $100 contribution meant that Phil opens two for the price of one. But yeah, nobody fucking believed it was real and genuine. So yeah, that was Phil fake tipping his way to glory and success as per usual. There you go. Is the bad man still not awake? Wait a second, is the bad man still not here? Where is the bad man? And there was no sign of the bad man. Wait, he is there. He is fucking there. Okay, he is there. Well, Raw Phil is very slow in updating the stream then. We may have to fucking get a wellness check on Raw Phil. Hang on. Let me go to DSP Gaming. Let me go to DSP Gaming and see if his stream's live yet. As in, like, you know, it's like got a slideshow playing. Oh, it's not. Oh, hello. That's strange. Oh, Raw. Okay, so Raw Phil's done nothing wrong. Phil is just taking his sweet time getting his stream going live. Very unexpected. Well, Phil is being so assailed today. For reasons unknown, but there we go. Anyway, while we wait for that, let's check out Snockbinner's compilation covering Tuesday's night stream. And then we can cover Wednesday's day stream from Memology. You know, so yeah.
Fella, play the game!
I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting.
Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Do I find my trolls funny? For the most part, no. If they would just do innocent memes and dumb shit like that, I wouldn't care. But the things that they say and they reiterate and they repeat ad nauseum are all untrue.
What the fuck do you mean? Like what?
And then they become truths in the eyes of idiots who are ignorant because...
I mean, exactly. Please elaborate. Elaborate on what you think is, what you claim is an untruth.
They think, oh, if everyone says it, it must be true, even though it's not. You know, so, no, I don't think that they're funny. I think that they're actually miserable, wretched. Oh my God, he's drinking wheelchair donations.
If people support this stream, $50 contributions, we will open packs of Pokemon cards. But unless you want to wait till the very end of the stream, now would be the time to do that. If you like the content, if you're excited I'm playing Symphony of the Night, please support the stream in some way tonight. I would appreciate it. We could have a nice, well-supported stream. And by the way, since 007 now is out of the rotation, if we have a good night stream tonight of Symphony of the Night, I'm going to play this again on Thursday during the day. So we're going to have 3 streams of Symphony of the Night this week, as long as tonight's stream is engaged and supported well. All right? If tonight's a dud, then obviously I'm not doing another stream of this week. So we'll see what happens.
And there's the gun being held to the game's head right there. Support or the game dies.
Hey guys, I'm your best friend, Stormy Money. When he spends a lot of money, he feels good.
I'm kind of up. I mean, it'll sound kind of weird. I don't know about you guys. I always feel very awkward spending like a big amount of money on anything. You know, I mean, the bigger the bigger the spend, obviously, the more pressure I feel on what I'm buying, because it is a lot of money to part with at one fucking. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but that's the way I feel about fucking spending money on it. It's particularly anything expensive. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, dropping a whole bunch of money in one go. It's like, yeah, it's a financial commitment. You know what I mean? So yeah, and I get a bit nervous. But with Phil though, it's like a fucking. It's like he's got to fucking feed his fucking fixation and his fucking addiction to shop and shop and shop some more.
What the hell was that?
You have to justify the cost when you spend money. Well, exactly, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, for example, I feel like, I mean, also, I don't... I might. I mean, there's a sale. Amazon are starting. They're going to have a sale very soon. So I was thinking to get myself a new controller, so I can, because I'm using an old PS4 controller still. It is old as shit. It's fucking not great. And maybe it'd be good to have like a better modern PC controller just for playing games. Cause I do prefer using controller to play games. So I might just kind of get myself a controller on a Steam on an Amazon sale. Might get myself a new mouse as well. Well, I'm at it. That won't be too massive an investment. I mean, that's not a grand investment I'm planning to do. But yeah, it's just I remember. It's like fucking things like the Stream Deck. I mean, the reason I was able to get a Stream Deck in the first place because of like people like just you guys were so supportive. Way back in the day, I was umming and ahhing about the Stream Deck and what one to get or whatever. And yeah, I mean, a big, I think, yeah, but yeah, people are supporting the streams, and some of that support was saying, hey, here's some money, get the Stream Deck, it'll make your streams better or whatever. You know what I mean? So, and even then, it was a big financial commitment. You know what I mean? But it definitely does help make your streams better for sure. Stream Decks are fantastic if you're a streamer, But it's a huge amount of money to, I don't know. But Phil though, for Phil, it's an addiction he's got to fucking feed every single fucking day. The need to buy something, the fucking compulsion for him just to fucking click add to cart. So he's got fucking something to expect receiving, coming to his door every single fucking day. The Stream Deck has paid itself off by the razor. I'm not dropping 200 fucking quid in a fucking controller. Fuck the shit out of that. Hell no.
I had hoped that you might, but all for nothing.
Steve prefers a PS4 controller a PS5 controller. I've never touched a PS5 controller. Don't plan to either. But it'd be funny if I look for a new controller and just end up going with a fucking I'll get a new PS4 controller. I don't even think that I don't think you can get new PS4 controllers anymore. It's so fucking old.
Whoa! What on earth just happened? That was a hell of a room. We got sniped. It was like a sniping brigade, and they just shot me into ribbons. Like, whoa. I can't stop getting sniped. Wow, I don't think I can clear this room right now, right?
Well, not fucking like that. You won't.
I don't think I'm going to be able to clear this room right now.
Up here come the pork ribs. Fucking nom nom.
Hell. Level up. Oh my god, why does everything do so much damage in this area?
I think in general, overall, I have improved as a gamer over the years.
Yeah, I'm a gamer!
Belmont! Attack! Rid my castle of this pest!
Is he constantly jumping into that very sharp axe? My god, he's incompetent as all hell. What have we got here?
Ghost of Derich tipped £1.
Oh god.
PlayStation was so much better when the brand was so young and innocent.
I mean, your point is correct, but fuck you, because we all fucking know you like them young and innocent, so that's just nasty. I mean, you're right from a video game business perspective, but still, fuck off. you dirty bastard, fucking freak. No, oh god. Oh hell. Thanks for the tip though, Derek, you creepy little bastard. Mark Rashawn says that the stream gave me an error message that King Jack pressed the wrong button. Nah, YouTube's just been weird sometimes. If you mean that you try to send a message and YouTube said no, then that happens sometimes. So it happens to me as well sometimes. If I send a message in chat sometimes, YouTube will just say no. Yeah, it sucks, you know. YouTube is just temperamental sometimes, as of late especially.
Fucking great. You see how much damage they did? Come on, man. That's a pain.
Phil, you literally jumped into the guy's axe twice. He wasn't even trying to attack you. Like, you threw yourself at his axe twice.
Are you supposed to know they're going to be doing 30 to 40 damage a hit? And then he hits you, you already lost your whole health bar. What the hell, man? Great.
Did it again! Right from the start! He literally just dives head first into the sharp pointy thing.
What the fuck? Are you serious? Dude. What? They stun lock you. The boss just stun locks you. You can't even move. What are you supposed to fucking do?
Not fucking that.
I'm just overall pretty good at all kinds of different games. You want to know the truth? I'm probably one of the best overall gamers in the country.
Nope. How about this? If we get one card opening tonight, I will guarantee we play this as the daytime stream on Thursday.
Oh, bribery now. Bribery. Hey, guys, give me money and I'll bring this back to day streams, I promise. Oh, hell. And Phil stream is live now. Hold on. I need to check something, guys. Hold on. Sorry, I do need to check something. Does Phil have a microphone only segment at any point in time here? Sometimes Phil will have a microphone only segment. But I don't think that has happened this time. At least not yet, anyway. So yeah. As of right now, no microphone only segment. And the film might be starting very soon. Need to keep an eye on that as well. But yeah. Okay, let's go back to the compilation.
Okay. Does that would mean you guys obviously really like the game?
Well, we didn't do outstanding, but we certainly didn't do poorly here tonight with support. Sadly, no card packs to be opened. I guess. Alright, I will play this as the daytime stream on Thursday.
Alright, tomorrow there will be a level 1 podcast in the morning where I'm going to react to things that you suggest for me to react to from today's Sony State of Play.
Cares?
So bring your suggestions of, you know, what trailers or what games or what updates came out today for me to react to tomorrow on the podcast. Then it's going to be the continuation of Lego Batman. All right, two plus more hours of gameplay as we head into chapter, I believe it's chapter 4 we're going to head into now, and see what is next. We don't know. We just beat the Poison Ivy plot line. Some people who actually hate what they do for a living. Oh, wow, Eric's. I wasn't expecting that.
Okay, and now we've transitioned over to the Wednesday's day stream stuff. I think we'll now leave Snort Burnell and move over to Memology. Memology covers a Batman stream and is quite entertaining to say the least.
I love it, and you know...
Oh wait, before we start, has Phil gone live yet? What's happening here? There's no quiet there. I just transition to music. Okay. No audio yet from Phil. He's not started the stream yet either. Okay. Okay. Memology compilation. Here we go.
It's that stuff's positive, and there's other stuff that's positive behind the scenes, but the fact that...
Did I read DSP's YouTube chat at 11:25 where he was bitching one about socks? I've seen him whine about socks and sock accounts. All these socks are still the same person. How this person has zero supervision when they're clearly mentally ill is disturbing. How many people on Earth are like this, left to their own devices when they're clearly insane? Holy shit. Oh hell. Like, it is the easiest way. It costs no money to annoy Phil in that manner. This is how you troll Phil. I'll get banning people as well. Chat, Mr. Shake Real is gone. Starkid is gone. They're gone and gone and gone some more. But yeah, a very slow start to the stream for Phil. He's a bit late so far. Let's watch a Memology compilation while we wait for the bad man to start.
I might lose my fucking house over something that I have nothing whatsoever control over or to do with. That's the
Actually, before we start, Mr. Picker fan had a question for people in chat right now. If they play a Pokemon game on their birthday live stream on the 22nd of August, that's a fair bit away. Should you open a few single packs of Pokemon cards just for fun? I think you should charge your audience at least $200 to open a pack of cards. That seems to be a smart thing to do. According to some sort of business expert on the internet, apparently you got to charge your audience like fucking hundreds of dollars to open one single pack of fucking Pokemon cards, you know. But you do you, know, but yeah. So yeah. I mean, obviously, you're certainly you're called Mr. Pika fan. Your fucking profile picture is Pikachu. You're definitely a Pokemon enthusiast, you know, safe to say. So yeah, you do what you enjoy doing, you know what I mean? If you want to open Pokemon cards, yeah, birthday, and for people, yeah, well, you fucking go for it, pal. So there you go. I don't think anyone would mind.
worst feeling. We have a Pokemon card opening to do right now. If we get another $50 contribution, we will open a second pack. And someone said, would you do what you were offering yesterday? Yes. If someone contributes $50 now, I will open 2 packs. So I'm already opening 1. If someone does a $50 contribution, I'll open 2 more, so we'll do 3 total, okay? But it has to happen right now. If not, then we're just going to open the 1 and we're going to end the show. So let me get set up.
Oh, wait, so somebody else donates 50? I thought Phil was asking for singular individual contributions of like you know, $100 to do a 2-for-1 special. But if 2 separate individuals are apparently given 50 each, then Phil will open a 3rd one out of the kindness of his piggy heart. That's an odd stipulation. See, he is really late to this shit show today. He is taking a sweet fucking time. Oh, hey, let's crack on. Let's continue.
All right. Well, no one bit on my offer that I would open 2 more packs for a contribution. So that's all we're doing for the podcast. I love it. So Super Bonchon, if you know I don't like drama, why are you trying to cause some? Why don't you shut up and stop being an idiot? Thank you for the support. If you support the stream, I would greatly appreciate it. Lego Batman has done pretty good so far when it comes to engagement and support. So any more would be greatly appreciated today. For a $50 contribution, we'll open up another Pokemon pack at the end of the stream. But we already did one. I doubt we're going to have that today, especially because tonight is the Pokemon stream. So probably we're going to have way more people interested in it on the late stream.
1 hour later.
All right, now guys and gals, if you've enjoyed today's stream, it sure would be great if you could do something to support it. We had 0 support for Batman today. No, I don't mean the entirety of the stream. What I mean is we did a 2-hour podcast, and that got good support. And as soon as I played Batman today, we had 0. Not even 1 piece of support at all. No kicks, no subs, no super chats, no memberships, and no tips. I'm not exaggerating. Nothing. 0. So, we have about a half an hour left. Can we get some support for Batman?
But why?
Really enjoyed the playthrough up to now.
Are you not enjoying it anymore because of no money? I thought you really liked the game. I thought you loved the fucking world. I thought you loved the environment. I thought you loved the gameplay. I thought you fucking loved the fucking theme. I thought you loved a lot. I thought this game was right up your alley and ticked all your boxes. But all of a sudden, with the absence of financial contributions, all of a sudden Phil's not enjoying the game anymore. Strange how that works, isn't it? Where the lack of financial fucking input from the audience results in Phil's experience of the game diminishing greatly.
You guys have been awesome up to now.
You guys have been awesome up to now. When you guys stopped giving me money, you were no longer fucking awesome. You guys started being dicks because you stopped fucking giving me money.
So I don't know what happened today. Like, literally 0 support is pretty crazy. So far this morning, we have absolutely nothing. 0.
He says that, well, there's $30 ticked up in the bottom corner there. Apparently that doesn't count for, we have absolutely nothing. It says, well, it's $30 out of 150 for the goal.
0 contributions on the YouTube side.
YouTube side, that must have been a kick thing then.
Let's go. Let's get some support at the end of the stream here for Batman. The vibes are off. No, the vibes weren't off. I played the game and enjoyed it. Got good progress. Yeah, there was a lot of people trying to derail the chat, but I didn't care. I just let you guys do whatever you wanted. All right. Caterade, thanks for $2. He says Bruce Wayne should donate to the DSP Foundation. I appreciate that, Caterade.
I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it.
Oh,
I don't have
God.
money to do it. I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it.
What an edit.
I don't have money to pay my fucking taxes yet. You think I'm gonna buy a fucking gaming PC? You're out of your mind. Alright? Jesus.
But it does suck that we had no support. Well, okay, I take that back. Now we have $2 of support for Batman today, and that's it. Because we put, you know, so far we're at this point, we're almost 20 hours into the game. The game is not explaining the mechanic whatsoever.
So this is the more in-depth version of Phil being dumb at his puzzle. Oh, look, Batman. Oh, he's not wearing a shirt today. He's just wearing a t-shirt. What the fuck? Phil, where's your professional fucking shirts? What's going on? He looks so unprofessional without his other shirt.
Ghost of Derridge tipped £1. Do you think kidnapping Mr. Piker fan into a poker ball should be jail time or a warning?
Oh god. Oh god. No. I know what that's fucking based off. I know exactly what that fucking that's a very infamous Derek question. Where oh my god. Holy shit. Leave Pika fan alone. He did nothing to you, Derek. Should have been jail time or a warning. If anyone deserves jail time, it's fucking you, Derek. But cheers to the tip. Oh, hold on, wrong thing. So I almost unpaused this. So I was like, no, we're not ready for this shit. Let's go back to this. So yeah, Phil, very confused how to do this fucking puzzle, you know? And he doesn't bother thinking outside the box.
This is weird. It's something new. It's not being explained. Move. Okay. But then it stopped. I don't get it. What's it activating? Not this. What the hell? What is going on? You hit that. What happens when you hit this? Batman needs to stand here and stop moving.
When he does sort of fucking elevator music, you know, that to fucking play, like he is so unaware of like oh for God's sake, the stream chat had to tell him how to fucking solve this.
He moved. Batman, you idiot.
Yeah, Batman's it. No, not you. You're not the idiot. Batman's a fucking idiot. Because he had the fucking, you know, the audacity to try and move it away after he aimed the batarang towards him.
Oh my god. Dude, how do you get your partner to not move? He's a complete idiot. He moves. I need him to stand still. Because you can't move this, right? I need him to stand still. So he'll keep that open so that I can do the puzzle, but he keeps moving like a dunce.
Thank you very much to Mr. Pika fan for the $5 super chat. It says that Derek kid, that's me, I'll make him regret it. I mean, Derek is a paid individual, you know what I mean? I don't even want to imagine what sort of fucking Saw-like fucking traps they fucking got cooking up, you know? Who knows? I mean, that's a terrifying prospect, you know? But yeah, if you see Derek run for your fucking life, I imagine Derek IRL has like one arm shaped like fucking Popeye, with the amount he fucking uses it on a daily fucking basis, you know? The other arm like olive oil, you know what I mean? But yeah, it'll be all fucking lopsided fucking trying to fucking chase after you, know what I mean? Because it's got one arm just fucking ridiculously steroided out because he's fucking jerking the gherkin like fucking 20 times a day. So you just run for your life, you see Derek coming towards you. It's probably not very clean to fucking be around.
Because this won't work until there's a charge. You can't get a charge to it. What the? Dude! This is...
Batman is the ultimate troll.
Getting so frustrating. How do you get your partner to just stand still? Oh my god. Why would it have done that? Dude, it almost worked, but Batman moved. How are you supposed to do this when Batman won't stand still? This is ludicrously stupid.
Luna!
He won't stop moving.
It's funny you mention that type of dragon. It's funny you mention that because listen to what is suggested here.
How am I supposed to do the challenge if he won't stop moving? What an idiot.
It's coming up. It's coming up.
No.
Look, we're literally standing next to each other. He moves. I can't do the puzzle. Batman will not stand still. I literally can't do it. This is impossible. Yeah, you actually can't do this puzzle because Batman doesn't stand still. And you can't hit all these targets by yourself, see? See? Okay, see what okay, I know what they want you to do.
I love that little edit. I love that little edit. I just Batman. I Lego Batman. Laughing maniacally at him.
See? See? Okay, see what okay, I know what they want you to do. See, it doesn't work because you're supposed to do it from the front. And you can't do it from the front because Batman's supposed to stand here and he won't because he's an idiot.
And I did nothing wrong. I did absolutely nothing wrong. I did everything right.
See? You're supposed to hit all three. You can't do it. What the fuck is wrong? If Batman would just stand still, which I guess you can't make him stand still, there's no way to do it, then you could do the puzzle. Because you're supposed to select all three like this and do the triple throw. You can't do it because Batman's an idiot. The puzzle is literally...
I love how there's a clue right there.
This and do the triple throw.
There's a subtle clue right there.
You can't do it because
As he turns towards the outside area, and there's a place where he could potentially stand to throw this boomerang from. And there's even a button prompt telling him, hey, you want to jump over here with this button pressed to fucking complete this puzzle?
Batman's an idiot. The puzzle is literally not solvable because they screwed it up. So I did all this for nothing. I'm wasting my time because the game is screwed up. Jaden says plug in another controller and move him on there. Because the game does have two-player co-op, right? But that's...
Plug in another controller. Don't fetch your wife or try and give Jasper a controller or something. Now get a second controller plugged in. And just steer Batman towards a button. Oh, hell.
So dumb. Why are there puzzles that are two-player co-op required? You can't put a drone on there because you can't control the drone when you're Nightwing. The moment that I go to aim, it glitches. The moment that I hold left trigger to aim, Batman moves and does whatever he wants.
Yeah, he's trying to get to your fucking way because you're fucking aiming towards him.
So the puzzle's unsolvable because they idiotically made it that your AI opponent moves when you aim. See,
it's not your opponent, they're your ally.
See that? Why the hell did they do that? That is idiotic. It's unsolvable.
So here we go. Gareth comes to the rescue now.
You can't. You always need See what I mean? You can't not have Batman. So because you can't not have Batman, you can't solve this puzzle.
Save him,
What
Gareth.
the hell were they screwed it up completely? You need two players to do this. Gareth, how would Batman be standing on the switch if I throw from a different building? What are you talking about?
Gareth, you fucking dummy. I am an experienced gaming content creator. Why the fuck do you think that me going over to this building would solve a problem, Gareth? You moron. Here, I'll show you, you fucking idiot.
Watch. It worked. Because, are you kidding? So I want you to think about this.
Before you even try and fucking think, which is a fucking hard task for you because you're that fucking dented. How about you fucking thank Gareth first for fucking giving you the fucking solution? How about you fucking just swallow your goddamn pride and say thank you, Gareth, you bailed me out there. You done me a solid there. I'd have been stuck here forever if you hadn't suggested I fucking just jump over to that fucking building and do it instead.
If you're standing next to Batman and you hold left trigger, Batman moves. If you back away from Batman and you push left trigger, he doesn't move.
I made that puzzle easy, just for you.
That line right there is like, holy fuck.
Enough is fucking enough. My life has been systematically fucked up year after year by people fucking with me. I can't get sponsorships. I can't get all the same opportunities every other full-time streamer gets because of you pieces of fucking shit trying to ruin my life.
Hopefully next time we'll get more of a crowd. I don't know what happened that today. Support was abysmal.
Give me your money.
For the
Give
game.
me your money.
Good thing that we at least got some support for the podcast, but I do like the game still. And I'm, Yeah, I mean, guys, what are we going to do? I mean, what can I say? I don't know what happened. I made it be known that I would like some support for the game, and we got one person who did, so...
Who fucking cares?
And tonight we are guaranteed to have a pack on opening of Pokemon cards, but man, I hope that tonight things pick up with support to help me up for today, because that was, I don't know, completely dead while I played Lego, which sucks.
I love it, and you know...
Don't repeat. Sonny's asking how much did Lego Batman make on the stream, not the pre-stream. He started on $72 dues, I think. It's covered here, actually. So 75. He started the stream on 75. The gameplay started on 75, and he ended on like 77. But then he got like another $2 tip right before the video, or $2 contribution. So the stream ended overall at 79, I think. You know, the gameplay made $4. But you know, the gameplay portion of the stream made $4. You know, and yeah, we actually covered that earlier on. We showed that earlier on. The raw Phil, because Phil faked the $100 tip, anonymous, no message, no nothing. And Phil's like, whoever that was, thank you, because I don't know who you are, somehow magically, you know. But thanks for the money, dummy. But yeah, Phil faked the $100 tip in the night stream, which saved the night stream, and Phil got to open 3 Pokemon card packs on a night stream. And then everyone celebrated and fucking went, hooray, we have Pokemon cards. This is exactly what I fucking wanted, hooray. Christ. I've been told to check Discord. There's a few things in Discord. So hold on. 2 things. Before we crack on. Well, Alex sorted a video. But I might have to, I'll do that last, I think. So first of all, Kel Detson is sharing their meal. You know? I wonder what looks better, those chopped ribs from the Salt Milk competition, or this Raisin Cane's chicken sandwich with fries. I'll tell you one thing, Kyle. Could I not have given you more fucking fries? Like, I feel like I could scoop up those fries with one hand and eat them in one go. You know? That's not a whole lot of fucking fries they've given you there. You know, it's like you won't even fucking know you're eating them, for fuck's sake, you know? A chicken sandwich, it looks decent. But, you know, it's, I mean, from what I can see, the chicken anyway, it looks alright, you know? I've never, obviously, Raisin Cane's there's no Raisin Cane's in the UK, you know, as far as I'm aware. I've got no idea what they're like, you know? But who doesn't enjoy a nice chicken burger thing, you know? But those fries are a wee bit sad. Yeah, but here we go. Zarnock's in Germany right now, your parents and your family. No, cool. Well, I mean, welcome to Germany, you know? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? You know what jazz, yeah? There we go. Don't mention the war. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying Germany. I've been there once or twice myself, way back in the day. And yeah, it's a pretty good place to go, yeah. And speaking of which, you also told me to so you this is you in Germany. This is you in Germany. Okay, hold on. So there we go. This is your Bulldog Gin Tonic. This is Zarnock celebrating their time in Germany. You know, and they've got a Bulldog Gin Tonic. Ira's woken up and decided to torture me. What do you mean torture me? You want to have a drink before the war? I mean the show, before the show. Don't mention the war. I mentioned it once or twice, but I think I got away with it. There we go. Ira has wants to torture me. Hold on. Before Ira tortures me on Twitter, I must show Alex's thing as well, because Alex has done something here as well. So give me a wee second here. Let's set this up here. So Alex has sent a video on the member Discord saying, Phil's right, I am miserable. My ride last night got derailed by thunderstorms. And the video they submitted was this. Let's unmute it and see what it is. Oh. So this is you out on your bike, Alex. That is that's a lot of lightning in the distance. Holy shit. Yeah. That's like Wrath of God shit, you know what I mean? Oh, fuck. Yeah, I like, fuck that shit. Turn your ass around and just go the fuck home. the thing is as well, like, you obviously don't want to be on a motorbike in a lightning storm. You're riding something which is metal, for the most part, you know, or has many metal components to it. I turn the fuck around and go and get away from there. Run, boy! Yeah, run like fuck. I don't blame you. But, Jesus, man. Aye, but yeah, you know, I mean, lightning, especially if in a big deserted area, like, that sort of thing, you know what I mean? Where else could lightning go? If you're riding anything which has anything metallic, you know, it might just fucking think, oh, I'll go there. Zap. So there we go. You made the right choice. You turned the fuck around, it's okay. Peace out. Dear kickflip. There we go. Good stuff indeed. Let me go back to the YouTube. Where is it? What is it? Where's the thingamajiggy? Where is the... How the fuck have I lost this? Oh, okay, there. Right, I found it. Couldn't find that for a while there. I think I've lost it for a second. Right, I've also been told to check... let's just close that for now. So good stuff indeed. So 2 seconds here. I've been told to check the Twitter DMs. Because Ira has felt like torturing me or something, apparently. So, hold on. Are you sure it was Twitter DMs? Or did you mean Discord? Oh, you meant Discord. Okay, it was the Discord DMs. Well, this is random. I mean, they all look quite nice. They all look very nice. Don't get me wrong. But I don't understand why you think this is torturing me. You know, you enjoy your vacations or not, you know what I mean? Hope you have a good one. Enjoy Germany, hope you enjoy the sights and all that jazz. Enjoy being a tourist. Don't mention a W word. But yeah, have a good time. But yeah, so I think Ira is thinking I'm hungry or something. I am not hungry. I'm sorry, Ira, but I'm not hungry. Well, having said that, I do have room for desserts, and these are some fine looking fucking desserts. So there you go. So yeah, those are pretty decent looking for sure. But there we go. So anyway. The bad man is live, obviously, you know what I mean? So we should now focus our attention, I think, on starting bingo. So let's do exactly that right now. Jar isn't hungry. I mean, that's my secret. My secret is I'm always hungry. Although I'm not as hungry as I should be. You know, like, I ate something, I had like a late breakfast, early lunch, you know what I mean? And it was a decent lunch. And that has sustained me for the entire day so far. But I might get a bit hungry later on, who knows? Especially if people keep trying to fucking torment me, so who knows? Anyway, so guys, we need a number. We need a number for bingo. Let's get a number picked for the bingo card so we can play a game of bingo today. So yeah, the first number in chat I see was the number that I use to generate today's bingo cards. And the first number was 58 from Mr. Pika Fan. So I will type in 58 right here. And we will generate our bingo card. Read Phil to say and do the following on today's bingo stream. We need Phil to bring up drama. Him slapping his leg. Him saying help. Him explaining something and him burping. The second row is Phil's chair shaking. Him talking about RGBs or messing with his RGBs. Him saying now. Him giving somebody a good old fashioned lean ban, which he's done already. Burger. So I'm ticking that. And him saying king. The third row is Celsius Interactive, his voice cracking, him saying Charizard because of the Pokemon card opening thing, him saying Catch-Tuitions and something style. The fourth row is Celsius Million, interesting number, him giving a years ago story, him getting a turbo nose, he goes no, him saying admittedly and him messing with his phone. The fifth and final row is Phil saying actually, good news, percent, him applauding randomly, and finally, him saying unique. So that's the bingo card we have for today's show. So, of course, there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. For example, for every 10 sips, snorts or burps that Phil commits, we get a free space. For every 3 minutes and 20 seconds that the bad man begs, we also get a free space. If Jay shows up to Phil's stream and Phil says hi to Jay, not only do we get a free space for that, but to celebrate the free space, we get to enjoy this animation.
Squeak, squeak, a free space.
If Satan showed up to Phil's stream and Phil says hi to his bestest buddy in the whole wide world, Satan, not only do we get a free space for that, but to celebrate that free space, we get to enjoy this animation.
What's up, Satan? Good to see ya.
So that's how Phil can control free spaces for us, but you guys are also in charge of ways we can get free spaces too. For example, for every 5 new or renewed members we have to Bingo streams, we get a free space. For every 5 super chats of any level, we get a free space for that as well. For every £5 in tips, we get a free space. We've had £2 sent so far, so now our £3 in tips, we get a free space. There is, of course, a nuke your button option. If that actually happens, we'll do a poll in chat to decide whether we should count it as a nuke and we'll implement it straight away, or count it as 5 free spaces instead. You guys will also decide that, but that's also a possibility. But of course, in my opinion, the best way for us to get free spaces, ultimately, is just to like the damn stream. 25 likes gets us 1 free space. 50 likes gets us 2 more free spaces. 25 likes gets us an additional 3 free spaces, and 100 likes on the Bingo stream would get us 4 more free spaces on top of all of that. And every time we get a free space, courtesy of you guys liking the stream, we celebrate with an animation to reward ourselves for getting a free space, for getting the likes. So there we go. Good stuff indeed. I do not actually know how many spaces we have currently, but, or likes we have, sorry. But, yeah, I think...
Member bomb? My biggest fans are idiots.
Let me correct myself. We have 4 free spaces, courtesy of Sonny gifting 20 members, which is very kind of you indeed, Sonny. Thank you very much for that, and indeed very kind of you. So there we go. Also, we have 27 likes apparently, according to the results. So we have 5 free spaces. So there we go. Fantastic stuff indeed. Thank you. So first of all, thank you, Sonny, for gifting 20 memberships. Congratulations to the following people for getting the membership. Congratulations to Waffer Weeb, Woods, The Blood is Love, Reeves Dog, Ryax, Mafia McDermott, The Movie Sign, Lima Whiskey, Mojo Jojo, The Authorized J, SR1M3, Sneedington the First, Louch v Britannia, Paolo JP Vieira, Richard Williams, Excalibur 2010, J Fresh 9, Angel Love Delusion. Wait, sorry, we've got Wet Floor 426, and finally, Dent Style News Network. So, there we go. If you're one of those individuals who just got a membership, make sure you thank Sonny for gifting you that membership. And of course, thank you, Sonny, for getting us 4 free spaces and supporting the stream. It is very much appreciated. Hello, Roman Sanchez. How you doing, pal? And of course, as well as getting 4 free spaces with the memberships, we also have another free space. The 5th free space is for you guys liking the stream. So to celebrate that free space, I think we should enjoy some fucking trumpets. Let's make them louder, shall we? There we go. Yeah, I'm just going to make them louder and louder gradually until you guys don't realise that they're actually back to default volume, so there you fucking go. There's my genius plan right there. You guys don't even see it coming. Good stuff. So we've got 25 likes on the Bingo stream, so yeah, if we get 50 likes, we get 2 more free spaces and not jazz, so don't stop liking the stream. The more likes we get, the more free spaces we get on top of all of that. Good stuff indeed. So you guys are in charge of some of the ways we can get free spaces, but the rest of the ways are controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions, as well as him begging like the little bitch boy that he is. There are some more things to cover, of course, but I'm going to let AI Marble Phil explain it all for us right now, so take it away, you weird-looking prick.
Hello, AI Phil here in the digital flesh for Bingo Baddies Marbles game. By entering the exclamation point marbles in chat, or scroll down the description in the video to get the link to enter. At the end of each month, a first, second, and third prize winner will win a cash prize. Now, if we get a full house on the bingo card, marbles will run to determine a winner for that day, and will win a prize on the wheel, which could be used for future games. It's just that easy.
There you go, good stuff indeed. So if we do get a full house today, we'll have a marble race to celebrate, and that winning marble will then spin this wheel and see what prize they've won. Current prize winners include Daijo Dan and Yorkshire Walker, who both have Scottish soundboard passes. The other prizes include an intro shout-out, a marble ticket, and a full house ticket as well. If you want a chance of winning those prizes though, first of all you've got to do is leave a comment on a community post, so your own marble gets included for later use. So there we go. I've got a pinned comment as well in the chat right now, and I've also updated the community post. As of right now, I have not heard anything from the 1st place and 3rd place marbles for the big marble race at the end of May. So Dips was 4th, okay, you know. And Ulf Arbalist was 5th. Okay? If I don't hear from 1st and 3rd, then 4th and 5th would be eligible instead for a prize, because obviously if no one claims it, then it just kind of goes to the next person. So I'm encouraging those two to get in touch with me in case I do not hear from first and third. So yeah, so I updated the community post as well. I've got a pinned comment in case I show up today. But yeah, so yeah, I'm still waiting to hear back. The only one I've heard back from so far is Sticky Man, who was second, and so they've got in touch with me already, so I know what's happening with that. So yeah, as things stand, Sticky Man will go from second to first, since first place is a no-show for now, and fourth will get second and fifth will get third, as things are anyway. If they do get in touch with me, of course, as well. So there we go. So yeah. That's let's say it's still time. There's still plenty of time, we'll say, to hear back from these people. You know what I mean? If they want to try and get in touch with me, you know, to say, okay, I want a prize and let me know. So yeah, if you want a chance, obviously, I win a prize. Make sure you have your own marble locked and secured on that community post. I think I've covered all the bases. There's only one thing left to do before we start playing bingo, and that is for me to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us up into battle once more.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
On that aggressively Scottish note, it is time for us to start playing bingo. Good luck, everybody. Phil Bonnell is not wearing an overshirt today. He's just wearing a t-shirt. It's like the good old days. Here we go.
Good morning, everybody. DSP here, and welcome to the DSP Morning Show for Thursday, the 4th of June, 2026.
Too fucking loud. Why do you not fucking do an audio check before you go live, you fucking dork?
How is everyone? I hope you're doing well, and I hope that you're having a great week. I certainly am. It's been a good one, and I cannot wait to chill with all of you today as we have a ton of fun continuing on with awesome playthroughs and chill vibes here on the channel. What's going on? I'm doing well this morning. I hope that you are too. And yeah, today I'm pumped because we get a major stream of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which I have been really enjoying the last couple of streams that we've done, but I haven't gotten to be able to play too much gameplay. Like, each stream's been around 2 hours, right? So now today we get to play a good 3 hours of Symphony of the Night. I'm super pumped for this. I hope that you are too. Tonight we get to continue with Trading Card Sim, which has been a great playthrough with chill time as well. And you know, good vibes all around. How is everyone this morning? Who do we got over here? Oh, what's going on, Slayer? How you doing? He's on his night shift and he's watching the show. He's able to chat. Good to see you, Slayer. We got Sammy, Grandmaster Scrub, Copium, Vassal, Edward, Black Sky, Gautron, Dark Lady God, Boomer Shooter Guy, Big Mac, Broden, Peach, Harry, and more. How y'all doing? On the kick side, who do we got today? Mandatory support, Edry, Snake Sauce, Aloof Liberty. Who else we got? Brunel Castro. Awesome. How y'all doing? Good stuff. What's up, Dead Me? How you doing, man? He said Flip Castle Farm Schmoo for Krispy Kreme cheese. I have no idea what that means besides the Flip Castle part. When I first played Symphony of the Night many years ago, I didn't get much further. After I flipped the castle, I was like, wait, the game's not over, there's more. And I stopped playing it and never went back to it. So I've actually never seen like the second half of the game in the Flip Castle and what that entails in the end of the game or anything like that. So today, maybe we'll get to the Flip Castle. I don't know. We just got the bat form and we're flying around doing stuff. So once we get past that part where you're flying around with the bat form, I don't know what's next. I don't remember, you know, how far to see the second half of the game. Rona guys, what's up, man? How you doing? So, just so you guys know, the purpose of the DSP Morning Show is simple: to chill, build up attendance on the stream for like an hour, and then to start with gameplay. So really, that's what we're here for, is just to hang out for a bit until we start with Symphony of the Night. However, I do have a couple quick things. Oh, the music. Oh, God, I'm sorry, guys. I left the music on double volume. That is totally...
Stupid bastard. Stupid fucking bastard. Doesn't you pay attention to this fucking chat? It was fucking saying music loud, music still playing. It's like music is very loud. Jesus, man. Oh, Christ alive, man. It doesn't... oh my god. No testing or anything.
Totally my fault. So you guys probably couldn't even hear me. Great. Well, at least I didn't get into anything important. Sorry about that. Totally my fault. I forgot to half cut.
No shit. Who else are you gonna blame? You fucking blame Batman? You gonna blame fucking Lego? You gonna fucking blame what? Gareth? Fuck you, Gareth. You should have fucking told me to fucking... You should have reminded me to lower the volume. Gareth.
The volume of the background music there. So anyway, yeah, let's chill. And we got 2 quick things. Number 1, I totally forgot to talk about this one, but 7th Guest Remake, which I want to play, and we're going to actually be checking this out tomorrow. Comes out today. I goofed on there because I didn't realize that it came out today. I thought it actually did come out on Friday, and it's just very confusing these days. And here's what I mean. You know, when I started as a YouTuber, games would always come out on exactly the same day, Tuesday. For some reason, like every single video game always came out on a Tuesday. So you knew Tuesday was new release day. You knew if there was going to be a new game dropping, it would be on a Tuesday, so you know when to play it. Then all of a sudden at one point, they decided to change that, and they made it so that now games would be a worldwide release on a Friday. Because I guess the way it worked is that Tuesdays were always the day that a game would come out in the United States, but then another 2-3 days later, they would come out worldwide, like in Great Britain and other places. So the US would always get a game first, and then Europe and the rest of the world would get it after, okay? I don't know why that was. I don't know what caused them to do that staggered release, but that's how it always was for a very long time. So then at one point they said, worldwide releases on Friday. And so that's kind of what I've been following all these years, but it seems like now that's just not the case anymore. Some games will come out on a Monday, some games will come out on a Wednesday, a Friday, a Tuesday, a Thursday. The only thing that doesn't happen, games don't come out on weekends. Like almost never will a new video game release on a Saturday or a Sunday. I think I've never really even seen that. So it's always a weekday, but it's always random now. So originally I swear they had listed that 7th Guest Remake was coming out tomorrow, June 5th. And then this morning I got a notification, oh, you know, it just released on Steam. I was like, what? Well, if I had known that, we would have been playing it today, but I already told everyone, hey guys, we're playing Symphony of the Night today, so that's what we're going to do. You know, we're going to play...
Well, this is your job to try and keep on top of things, Phil. The fact that you weren't fucking doing your job is all on you.
The game that I advertised for the stream. I don't want people to show up and then be disappointed because I decided last minute to change the game I'm playing because I screwed up the date. So we will be playing Symphony of the Night today, then Trading Card Sim tonight on the late stream, and then tomorrow will be 7th Guest Remake on the first stream. I'm curious if 7th Guest Remake is going to work, and what I mean by that...
I mean, you're about 24 hours behind everyone else playing it, Phil, so you're going to miss the hype and the buzz. Tragic, you know?
Is I'm not sure that the audience is going to like it. You know what I mean? Like, I think I'll end up liking it because it is a throwback game with FMV, recordings that they now upscaled to like HD. It's going to have puzzles. It's going to have a supernatural mystery element. It's kind of a horror game, but not. It's kind of a unique thing. And it was very popular in the 90s and hasn't really been heard of since. So it's really cool to go back and play games like Myst or Riven. So now here's another one from that era. But I don't know if it's going to work long-term as a playthrough, but I'm interested in trying it for some variety here on the streams, okay? So my apologies that... Sadly, I'm not playing it today when it really technically does come out. That's my fault. I swear originally they listed it for Friday and now it's out today. Like, well, it is what it is. We're going to play it tomorrow. Hopefully, you guys will show up tomorrow and we can enjoy a classic.
Who
okay?
fucking cares?
All right. So, good stuff. And I hope that you guys are excited for the schedule for the next couple of days. We also have Friday Night Fights tomorrow night. We'll be playing old school fighting games. Good stuff, right?
Who fucking cares?
Okay. All right. So, good stuff, guys. Remember, today, at any point during today...
Here we go. Here comes the big...
For a $50 contribution.
Yep, I do, okay.
So, good stuff, guys. Remember, today, at any point during today, for a $50 contribution on a stream, we will unpack a pack of Pokemon cards here from the Phantasmal Flame set. We actually did get our first hit last night. It is the Mega EX Lopunny alternate art, meaning it's not the regular Lopunny, it's an alternate one that's worth more, although it's not worth that much. From what I saw, it's worth around $3 instead of like 60 cents, so woohoo, right? Big deal. But it is still considered a hit, and that was really our first hit of the set. Excited for more. If we get that support today, we will be doing unpacking of cards. We could do it on this morning show. We could do it after the Castlevania gameplay. And of course, tonight when we play Trading Card Game Store Simulator, we'll get one pack no matter what, because that's obviously the theme of that stream. So we'll do a pack then, and then if we get additional support, we'll do more, okay? I'm excited. Hopefully we get a really good hit in this box, considering its value, okay? Good stuff.
I am beginning to kind of regret. I really thought Phil would have mentioned Charizard a lot more, because that's the one card he's hoping is going to be in there, you know? So I may have overestimated Phil hyping up Charizard as much to make it a center square. So yeah, I might change that center square for future bingos. So we'll have to wait and see, I guess. You know, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that might be my bad. I really thought Phil was going to try and push Charizard massively and heavily to try and encourage people to give him, like, you know, money to, you know, open packs. So we might have this rare Charizard here, guys. Keep giving me money. I thought he was going to go that sort of route. He doesn't seem to be eager to drop the Charizard name so far.
Cool. So outside of all of that, all right, we got Summer Game Fest tomorrow. For those who aren't aware, but I think isn't it like 2:30 in the afternoon? What time does Summer Game Fest start? Let's find out.
Who fucking cares?
Boring. Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No! My biggest fans are idiots. 2 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow. Okay. So I'll be streaming 7th Guest. I am not going to watch Summer Game Fest live this year. I refuse. I actually watched it live like 2-3 years in a row, and every time that I live react to this thing, it tanks. Why does it tank? Because it's boring. Okay, to be honest with you, it's insanely boring. There's too much filler. There's too many games nobody cares about. It's a bunch of schlock. You watch it for 2-3 hours. You're bored to tears because you really got like maybe 5 announcements that were good, and you wasted 90 minutes of your life. So, I am not going to be watching it live and reacting to it. We'll be streaming gameplay. However...
Arguably, Phil, watching your morning show is a bigger waste of 90 minutes of anyone else's fucking life.
We will take the best parts of Summer Game Fest that you guys are interested in, and just like we did yesterday when I reacted to Sony State of Play, I will react to that stuff on Sunday morning during my podcast, okay? So accumulate all the things you think are good announcements and or trailers, and then on Sunday morning, come to the Level 1 podcast right here on DSP Gaming, suggest those things to me, and I will react to them live, okay? I think that'll work much better than me sitting here wasting my entire afternoon reacting to Summer Game Fest and we're all bored. Because I tried it. We tried it 2-3 years in a row. And every time people are like, oh my God, this is so boring. This is, you know, getting no support. No one cares. So Screw that. Really, seriously, there's just no point in wasting an entire stream on it. I'd rather do my regular work and then, you know, react.
But Phil, your regular work, you still didn't get much money either. You played Batman for fucking 2 hours or so and you fucking got $4. So it's not like fucking gameplay is doing fantastic either for you, is it? And you dropped Bond because of lack of support.
After the fact on morning show. Okay, so that's how we're gonna do it. And same thing, I know that there's an Xbox event. I think it might be Sunday, so we'll do the same thing where, you know, the next day we'll react in the mornings to all that stuff. Okay, so if you want to see my reactions to all new trailers, game announcements, you know, dates and everything dropping, check out my morning shows or my podcast. That's where you're gonna get that reaction.
Who fucking cares?
Okay, good stuff. What's up, Chew Guy Fu? What a name. Typical average gamer says, will I make an edited video with reactions to game showcase events? Probably not. Reason being,
that surprises me because I really thought his when he started reacting yesterday, it seemed like he was on full on like I'm trying to be professional sort of mode, you know. So that surprises me that he's not aiming to make that into its own like edited highlight video.
most of the time when you do that, at reacting to any of these trailers or whatever, it gets claimed on YouTube. There's some rare occurrences where it won't, but remember, all these trailers usually have licensed music or FMVs that they're considering, oh, claim this if someone, you know, puts it on YouTube. So, no, I'm not going to be doing like an edited video of my reactions. It would not be worth it. It's, you know, I'm not...
No, because I want to make money. Fuck that shit.
I won't even be able to monetize it. Okay. All right, so that's coming up. All right, I hope you guys are excited for me to react to all that stuff. Next week, what we're going to do is we are going to have a segment on one of my shows where we're going to go and look at all the things you guys have suggested for me to react to. Remember that last month I did a special...
Oh, God, that's again. Oh, God. He wants a new drama thing to react to. He needs a new source of drama. In fact, I'm taking drama.
Burger.
I'm taking the drama square right now. He is actively looking for his audience to provide him with some fresh drama content to react to. Since the quarter of stuff went down so fucking well.
Special react event for the quartering documentary by June the King, and it did pretty good. But now we're looking for, like, what's the next big react event to do? And I'm going to look at your suggestions, you know, sift through them and see if we can find some good ones and maybe figure out some stuff to react to in June for variety. That way it's not always gameplay all the time. It would be good to have a little bit of, you know, variety in the mix. DSP tries it. We will do one on Monday. It's either going to be the new Wendy's redone spicy chicken sandwich and a new burger with it's jalapeno and ranch, or it's going to be Sonic, which has a new smash burger that's supposed to be like a tropical version for the summer, and I'll buy one of the new tropical drinks that they have for the summer and try that. So I'm not sure which I want to do yet, but you know, we'll think about it, and you guys let me know if you have a preference or if you know of anything better that I should do. But DSP tries it. We'll return on Monday with one of those two things, okay? And the big event coming up, the next one.
He says he's pushing in the Vestas Day next month. It's a whole month away. It's a 4th of July he's doing this. And he's hyping up new guys, prepare your wallets. Bring your fucking mummy and daddy's bank and credit cards because I'm going to be fleecing the fuck out of you for this special event. This is the big
one. Will be in exactly 1 month. That's right, in 1 month here on DSP Gaming. It will be DSP's Indivestance Day annual marathon. It's going to be a great one. Okay, so what is Indivestance Day? Once a year, we celebrate
cares?
my old custom that where we hit a certain level of support. You guys will vote on either.
He doesn't like saying global, does he? He's terrified
Ghost
saying
of
global.
Derridge tipped £1.
Oh, God.
I might catch a Charizard because I got caught Pikachu-ing through someone's window.
Derek! There's only, for God's sake, for fuck's sake.
Jesus!
Thanks for a tip, though.
My old custom that where we hit a certain level of support, you guys will vote on either a hat, a vest, or gunner glasses, which I will put on every 50 bucks raised during that marathon. So for that 1 day only, okay, I'm going to bust open my storage in my closet. We're going to get the vests out, the hats out, and we're going to be looking like an idiot. I'm going to be just dressed up like a moron all day long.
Oh, wait. So he's received his first catfish in a day as a $5 insulting message. But not really. Phil, I'm convinced you hate every single game out there and resort to easy mode just so you don't embarrass yourself. Good creator if you're more transparent. So it's a slight compliment at the end there. A slight compliment at the end there. But this person is thinking that Phil isn't being honest and sincere when they come to topic games. You know what I mean? You hate every single game out there. resort to easy mode just so you don't embarrass yourself. Oh my god. Phil embarrasses himself on a fucking regular basis without even trying to or meaning to. His existence is a fucking embarrassment to humanity. You know what I mean? He is a perfect example of how you shouldn't fucking live your fucking lives. Apparently this super chat sets him off.
While we stream and have a good time. All right, good stuff. I hope that you guys will come by on July 4th to celebrate with me. Now, what will the marathon actually be? The marathon will be me cleaning out this closet because it is atrociously bad with just clutter and stuff that needs to get either sorted or thrown out. I want to be able to use my closet again, and I can't. So we're going to be cleaning out the closet, but notably, the thing that we're going to get out of the closet is my classic gaming collection, which we didn't even get to last year. And we're going to go through those and look at them and basically look on the internet at what those games are going for to see the value of my collection. I'd actually like to document my collection this time, like what games I have on what platform and the condition and maybe the value, so I actually know what I have in there, you know, for the future. I know for a fact that there's a couple games in there that are probably worth hundreds of dollars, but I don't really look at that stuff or document it, so we'll take a look at all that together. That'll be really neat to look at my classic games collection, clean out the closet, have some drinks, vests, hats, silliness. Last year, this marathon did incredibly well. All right, so I hope that you will come and join me on July 4th for Indivestance Day 2026. Okay? Good stuff. All right. What? Well, so Mac360 did our first contribution of the day, and it's just nonsensical. I'll read it. So Mac360, thanks for $5. I'll get it on the leaderboard and I'll see what he said here, but it doesn't even make sense what he's saying.
Why does it make sense? They're sharing their opinion and what they perceive from what they're seeing from you. Their opinion is quite clear to understand. So look at the quick chat. Uh-oh, valid point incoming. It makes perfect sense. Totally makes sense.
Mac360 did a $5 super chat and says, Phil, I'm convinced you hate every single game out there and you resort to easy mode so you don't embarrass yourself. Good creator is more transparent. I publicly show everyone what difficulty I play games on. Like literally every single game that I play, I show you when I'm booting it up. And you see what difficulty I'm playing on. And I don't always play on normal. I always either play on normal or hard. I never play on easy. I mean, notably recently, like, I'm trying to think of what games recently I...
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Played that had that setting. Mouse PI for Hire we were playing was too easy and I put it on hard. We played it on Super Sleuth. Yeah, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Like, I could understand if, like, I booted... every playthrough I started in the middle of the game, I literally boot the game and show you the options as I start my first video of any game.
Phil, you're kind of missing some of the bigger points of their message, though. You know? They're convinced you hate every single other fucking game. And you fucking don't want to fucking challenge yourself further just to try and not get embarrassed. Hell, is this why he doesn't play racing games? He's got a fucking racing wheel, but he fucking refuses to play any sort of online multiplayer racing game because he would be humiliated. So even though he fucking bought a steering wheel peripheral that he could use to entertain his audience, he refuses to fucking play any game online which involves racing with other human beings playing that game. Because they'd be better than him, and he would be humiliated.
And I show you the difficulty I select, and it's never easy. So you must be living in some kind of a parallel dimension. Like, I appreciate your support, but literally, you have no idea what you're talking about, and you just publicly embarrassed yourself. Sorry.
Can I address the rest of the message, Phil? You glossed over the fact that they perceive you hate every single fucking game out there. And they also think you'd be a good content creator if you're more transparent. You're just going to gloss over those points? Like it never fucking happened?
Okay. Anyway, continuing on. So today, folks, we do have one topic that I would like to discuss. Now, it's a hot topic in gaming right now. It originated 2 days ago during the Sony State of Play broadcast, where Sony Santa Monica Studios debuted a game that absolutely no one was expecting them to debut. The name of the game is God of War Lao Fei. You might say, what in the hell is a Lao Fei? Well, apparently Lao Fei is the full name of Kratos' wife from the God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok series of games. But you might say, how does this make any sense? She's dead. Because if you follow the plot of the modern God of War games, it's literally in God of War 2018 that he and his son Atreus are traveling through this Norse world to get to the Mountain of the Giants to spread the ashes of Kratos' deceased wife. She's already dead. And then during God of War Ragnarok, there's several flashback scenes that you play through that actually show Faye as a character and how she had this past with Kratos and what their relationship was like and things like that. So she's dead. So how the heck could they be making a game based around Faye? Well, it's because apparently the plot is that when Faye died, she was sucked into an afterlife world of the gods that's not supposed to be where she goes when she's supposed to die. And ever since she passed away, she's been engaged in this crazy, never-ending fight where she's beating up demons and gods from other dimensions and lore and religions. So, for example, there's like the Mongolian god of war is there, and she's fighting against him and stuff like that. How on earth this makes any sense to any of the lore that we know up to now, I don't know, because obviously we won't really know until the game is out. But basically, it is an inline game to God of War, meaning it's supposed to be mainstream in the plot. It's not some weird spin-off that's going to be a what-if scenario or anything like that. And also, the first thing I heard when I heard there was a game about Faye, I said, oh, it's a prequel because she's dead. No, this is supposed to be a game that actually is taking place parallel in the timeline along the same time that God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok were taking place. In fact...
So I'm kind of curious what Phil's trying to get at here. I'm going to assume that he's going to take umbrage about the fact that there are people involved in the creation of this game, like the lead writer, for example, who their first ever video game that they played apparently was God of War from 2018. And they don't really know a whole lot about the series in general and that sort of thing, you know what I mean? So yeah, some people are concerned about the game because the people involved in the creation of the game don't exactly have a whole lot of experience with gaming. And they think that might mean bad things for the final product.
You may not be aware of this, but people have deep dived into just the preview that they showed of Lao Fei and have found a scene where Faye is like in danger, and all of a sudden Kratos appears with his arm outstretched at Faye to try to save her. He grabs her, okay, which I guess essentially saves her, and then he disappears. And everyone was like, what the hell is that? Well, you know the internet these days, people don't just let stuff go, they gotta figure out what this is. So they actually searched the entirety of the last two God of War games, and they actually found the scene where this takes place. During God of War Ragnarok, there's a fight on an icy lake between Kratos and Thor. And during that fight, Thor hits Kratos so hard that Kratos dies for a few seconds. Then Thor says, oh, you're not allowed to die. Get up and really show me what you got. And he basically shocks him with Mjolnir. And then Kratos comes out of his death and fights again. So basically what they're surmising, if you line up those two scenes of that fight from God of War Ragnarok with God of War Lao Fei, that it's the same scene. Kratos literally dies and in the afterlife sees Faye, he grabs her and saves her, and then gets sucked back to the world of the living again. So that's fascinating if that's the case. So what they're doing is they're creating a parallel plot line that happened with Faye while Kratos and Atreus were doing everything they've been doing in the last two God of War games. So if you think about it that way, well, that could be interesting. And to see gods from other mythologies, because apparently this game is supposed to have gods from like Egyptian lore, Mongolian lore, and other things, that's kind of interesting. However, you may not be aware of this, but in the last 2 days that this game was announced, there have been incredible amounts of uproar and controversy and anger and vitriol from the gaming community on the internet. Why? Why on earth would Lao Fei piss people off so badly? Well, it's because people on the internet are saying, wait a minute, we wanted another game with Kratos. We wanted another game with Atreus. That's supposed to be the plot of God of War, that it's always been about Kratos' journey, and now Atreus' journey along with him, because he's like the new person to maybe carry the series after the fact. So why on earth did you just make a whole game about his dead wife? Did we ask for this? Did anyone want a game starring Faye? At any second, did anyone say, hey, let's do that? Or, fair enough, if they were going to make this game, make it a spin-off. Make it a side game. That if you want to play it, you can, but it's not...
You're kind of repeating yourself, though. This is the same sort of things you said yesterday.
Not a big deal. Maybe it is a prequel-style game about Faye, where you can learn about her past or whatever, but it's not necessary to the plot. You can just continue on with the God of War series playing with Kratos and Atreus if you so choose. But apparently what Sony Santa Monica is saying is this is not a spin-off. This is not a prequel. This is kind of necessary playing. If you like God of War, you must play Lao Fei, or else you are behind. You're not going to understand the lore moving forward. This is actually essentially part of the plot. You must play Lao Fei, or you're being left out. So people are kind of like, wait a minute. You're making a God of War game with no God of War. When you think of it that way, I guess they do kind of have a point. The name of the game is God of War Lao Fei, but Faye isn't the God of War. She'll be fighting other gods of war in this weird combined afterlife, but Kratos isn't in it. Or at least if he's in it temporarily. How many other times did he get temporarily killed where he can get sucked to the other side and then come back? Maybe once more? I don't know. I guess they're going to tear apart all the, the lore to try to figure this out. But I guess in that regard, I can get it. If really you're into God of War, you've always been there for Kratos' story, and now you're upset because there's not going to really be Kratos in this game, then I get it. But some of the other criticisms that I've seen, I think are kind of nonsensical. Okay, first off, people are like, oh, so Sony Santa Monica went woke. You see, the game is so man-focused, and now everything has to go woke, so they've decided to make a game with no men, so that way it will appease that crowd that wants this leftist, woke, liberal plotline. I find that a hard pill to swallow. I mean, Faye is already established part of the plotline of the God of War series. It's obvious there was some kind of a journey that was going on there, either before or parallel to the Kratos' journey, and we don't really understand it.
I cannot let that go.
Crowd that wants this leftist, woke, liberal plotline.
This prolonged was so weird. Hold on. I do apologize, but this to me just sounded very weird.
I find that
it's just like it almost like he wasn't sure how to react. I forgot his fucking line or something. I was like, I was like, what? Oh hell. Maybe he's just getting pissed off at fucking people beat him to the fucking woke punch, you know? Phil likes calling things woke. It's not fun if everyone else is getting to call it woke before him. So now he's gonna be contrarian.
Woke liberal plotline. I find that a hard pill to swallow. I mean, Faye is already established part of the plotline of the God of War series. It's obviously there was some kind of a journey that was going on there, you know, either before or parallel to the Kratos' journey, and we don't really understand it. We've got those flashback scenes from God of War Ragnarok, but not really anything that definitively explains everything about what happened there. And we keep hearing references to Faye that she was a great warrior and she even took on Thor, and you know what I'm saying? But you never really got to see any of that in action. So to have a game where that's actually in action, I don't really necessarily think that that's, oh, they're doing it because they're woke and they want a leftist game. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get that. I don't see that. But I guess some people at this point in 2026, if there's a single game about a woman, it's like, well, it's woke. If there's a game about someone who's a minority, well, it's woke. You know, I just played Directive 8020. And yes, the cast was very diverse in that game, but it actually was part of the plot of the game. It was supposed to be an international mission in space to save humanity, and so they basically got minds from all over the world to be part of this, like, think tank that are going to go out.
Phil, you were playing the Bond game, and you were fucking non-stop calling out all the fucking different people who weren't white, you know? And you're thinking, oh, is Q going to be fucking, like, Hindu or gay? Or it's so weird. I was like, what the fuck? You know, like... And you're upset Moneypenny wasn't fucking... Oh, they made Moneypenny black. She's been fucking black for like a decade and a half. For fuck's sake, Phil, calm the fuck... Oh, Jesus Christ, man. It's almost like he completely forgot his own fucking bullshit fucking criticism of the Bond game. Where he was upset about, you know, the little inclusions of, like, oh, there's people in this game that are actually fucking non-whites. I better comment on it.
Go out and try to save humanity, and everyone's, oh, the game's woke because of the casting. Well, maybe you're just a bigot. I don't know what else to say. People exist on the...
Phil Burnell calling other fucking people a bigot. oh my god. Oh my god, this is... Careful, Phil. Careful now. Careful. Oh hell. Prepare the clips of Phil saying a bunch of holy racist shit, sexist shit, misogynistic shit, homophobic shit, horrible, the most horrible shit out there. Prepare the compilations.
And everyone's, oh, the game's woke because of the casting. Well, maybe you're just a bigot. I don't know what else to say. People exist on this planet that aren't just white, and it's okay to at least have them in games. Now, if you purposefully...
It's okay to at least have them in games. Isn't that nice that Phil's going to allow him to at least exist in a video game? As long as they don't fucking move into his neighborhood, though, you know? It is a private community after all, you know? But he'll accept him in video games in some degree.
Go out of your way to have casting that's all minority. Or if you're replacing characters who previously were known in a series to be of one gender or race, and then you say, we're going to really get people by completely switching or changing things, right? We're going to make it so that this person that always was a white woman is now a black woman, then people could be up in arms about it, and maybe then you have a point. But just making a game where you're playing as Faye, who already was established as a great warrior in the God of War lore, I don't think that's woke, okay? Now, some people are also looking at the game and saying the combat looks like it's not God of War. Except if you actually look at the combat, I would argue that the combat in this game is more God of War than the last two games, because this game actually has air juggles, this game has complex combos, this game has multiple weapons and things that you apparently can implement and switch between. Like, you have a regular sword, but then it becomes like these ribbons that do crazy combos. You have the ability to suck the soul out of an enemy and then toss the soul into other enemies, and it creates a big explosive combo. That's kind of similar to old school God of War. You would have 3 or 4 weapons that you can swap between on the fly during a combo and create big explosions and things. Like, that's how it used to be. And air juggles, that used to be in God of War. They took it out in God of War 2018 and made it only 2 weapons, so actually it got dumbed down a bit for the last 2 games, and now it seems like they're kind of pushing back in the direction of having more complex gameplay, if that makes sense.
And this fucking Mac piece, he's giving Phil more money just to fucking insult him. God of Feel, Endless Rage of Feel Edition, JK, oh, for fuck's sake, not funny, didn't laugh.
Now, where people might have a point is that not only is the game about Faye fighting for her life in the afterlife, but there are going to be side characters, and already people are complaining. Like, for example, there's this cube that's going to be played by one of the main actors from The Boys. And apparently the cube is meant to be comic relief. He's going to be bouncing enemies around with gelatinous combos and making one-liners and quips. You might say, what, they can't just make a serious game? A plot that actually is, like, heavy? No, they have to have the comic relief. Well, I hate to say it, It seems like ever since Guardians of the Galaxy came out many years ago, this has been the way for most mainstream pop culture media. You always have to have the comic relief characters. You always have to have the jokes, the one-liners. Without that, like, oh, it's too serious of a tone. So maybe that's what that's there for, and maybe you're right. Maybe, just maybe, it'll be annoying as heck, and it'll be a contentious point of the game, okay? But for the most part, from what we've been presented, which has been a lot, they did show a lot of information about this game during Sony's State of Play. I don't understand the uproar, okay? Listen, I get it. You like Kratos, you like Atreus. Well, Sony Santa Monica has outright said, we're not done with them. We're going to make more games with them in it. Don't worry about that. This, however, is where we wanted to go with the plot. We wanted to have a game where it's about Faye and her story and what's been going on with her, because this is very important to the plot of where we're going with the God of War franchise. So this is our next game. Now, I can understand that some people may be upset because this means it sounds like we have to wait longer to have another game with Kratos and Atreus in it. And the game dev cycle these days, it ain't fast, right? Some of these games these days, it could take 5 to 10 years to get the next installment of a game out of something that we're interested in. So
that is traditionally how long, historically, it's always taken that long. You know? Especially AAA titles, they fucking take several fucking years. That's not new, Phil. That's normal. And it has been for fucking a long time.
Oh, yeah, God of War Ragnarok already was many years ago, and we were all expecting, hey, they're going to announce the next God of War game. What's going on with Kratos? Where's Atreus going now because he's on his own journey? Well, all that's on hold because we've decided to make a game all about Faye instead. I can understand if you're upset about that. However, to say that the game is woke and that they sold out and they went to the left and they're liberal, I don't get that because I just don't see it from what they're presenting. This is where they wanted to go with the plot. It makes sense. It's not like they're just making this up as they go along. It's tying in directly to what they've already made. It seems like they laid the groundwork and this was what they were planning on doing. Just because they didn't tell you this 5 years ago.
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Phil the lesbo bigot tipped £1.
Oh God.
Lesbian characters and woman don't make my pipe woke for a good old May 1st style stroke, then I'm not stoked and the game needs to be revoked. We need more chiseled men that are hairy from chest down to the pelvis.
Well, it does seem to prefer games. If there's any sign of nudity in games, it does seem to greatly prefer it to be male nudity. You know what I mean? It does seem to get a whole lot more enjoyment out of that fucking thing rather than female nudity. You know what I mean? So yeah, it does. It definitely seems to have a preference. That's for damn sure. You know. And yeah, I mean, I think he's really hoping that his fucking viral hot take will fucking take off in some capacity. You know. I've got a feeling this might be up for contention for getting clipped for Saturday, you know? Since there's not really been a whole lot of gaming highlights this week, he might hope and think that this particular little fucking segment, especially since the new God of War game has been a talking point for several days. So he's probably thinking as well, it'll still be a relevant talking point from Saturday, and he'll probably hope and expect his, like, you know, his edited video about it we'll do numbers again. I guess time will tell.
What they've already made, it seems like they laid the groundwork and this was what they were planning on doing. Just because they didn't tell you this 5 years ago doesn't mean that you should be upset. However, yeah, if you only like Kratos and Atreus and you just don't care about Faye, you're probably going to be angry that you got to wait many more years to get another game with Kratos and Atreus. So maybe there's some kind of a point there, but to be on the internet so upset about everything these days, I think it's kind of overblown and ridiculous.
Excuse me? You, wait, wait, you are calling out other people for getting so upset on the internet. You literally fucking bitching, whining about every single fucking day. You're the eternal fucking victim of the whole world out to get you on the internet. You fucking rage quit a fucking Panda Express menu because it wouldn't load fast enough for you. Are you out of your fucking mind? Holy shit.
I do feel that sadly, there's a group of people out there who are drama farmers, and they literally look for little things like this. Now we've got them. Now we can make endless amounts of videos and social media posts and really get in on this. And
look who's fucking talking, Phil. If this shows up as an edited video on your channel on Saturday, you're exactly in that category.
Really turn it into a big thing when really it's not. If this is what they want to do with their franchise, they have the right. And you know what? Gamers have the right to make their own decisions. And if they feel like they don't want to play a game about Faye, they have the ability to say no with their wallets and skip it. To me, the game looks pretty good. To me, the game looks like if it is going to be a full-fledged game that's going to take place in this, you know, alternate afterlife, and it's going to explain and tie how other gods are interacting with each other in this afterlife. I mean, think about the possibilities. Maybe, just maybe, if all of these things tie in, maybe Zeus met Odin at one point. Maybe, how would it go if the god of lightning from this world has to fight the god of lightning from this world? Or what if they decide to team up? See what I'm saying? It could be kind of interesting what they're doing here, or it could be horrible. You don't know, but the truth is none of us know. It's not out yet. So why are we all so upset?
I did see... I seen an alternative trailer for the game. Jesus, man, this is... Somebody made an alternative trailer and it was doing numbers. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find this alternative trailer for the new God of War game. Hold on a second here, hold on. Fuck me, I found it. I found it. So, okay, also, AI, of course. Of course it's AI. But, yeah. One of the new companion mechanics in God of War, Lofi, has been revealed. Okay? Yeah. And the cube turns into a washing machine.
Soiled garments within me.
Yeah. It's bad, I know. But that number though, that got some attention on Twitter. I saw it earlier on. So yeah, that got some traction. For fuck's sake. You know, surprise Phil didn't fucking talk about that and fucking hyperfixating that, you know. Bye. From what I've seen in the fucking trailer, you know, it looks like it's quite an interesting game. The God of War games I've usually been quite... I was like, one of the big draws of the God of War games is the combat and the story, the lore, you know what I mean? And the game, this trailer seems to indicate it's going to be faithful to both, although it is a change of direction as to where the lore is focused, you know? Now, well, I'm saying, I don't know how much, I don't know how much is really known about God of War, about Kratos' wife, you know? I know fuck all about the whole lore stuff myself. I assume not a whole lot was known, since people had to kind of be, you know, oh, that's who it is, you know, that sort of thing. You know what I mean? But hopefully, you know, it'll, if you're a fan of the series, hopefully the game won't disappoint you. You know what I mean? That is the one thing. That is, to me, that's the thing that matters most. If you're a true, honest fan of the fucking series in general, and you've been playing God of War games for fucking years and years and years, and you keep playing new ones, I really hope this upcoming game will definitely be to your liking. Even if it's a slight change in fucking focus and who it's about.
I don't get it. So I'm not. And to me, from what I saw, at least initially, I think that the game looks like it could possibly be pretty good. All right, but that's just me judging from what they've shown. I could be wrong. We could all be wrong here. But from what I saw, it looks like it could be a pretty solid game. The gameplay, when it comes to the combat, actually looks really good. And for me, I'm a gamer. I'm stoked that if the game is going to look great, play great, have a good gameplay loop that I'm hooked on, and hey, if it's in line with the plot that I already like from the God of War franchise, I don't understand what we're complaining about. But maybe I'm coming at it from the perspective of a person who wants to enjoy it for the value of the game, while others are just looking to be contentious, to have something to be upset about, and post about all over the internet. Just saying, you got to be skeptical in 2026. There's a lot of people out there who are in it for the grift. So be aware of that when you see these online communities in an uproar. If they're not bringing up valid points, and it's just, oh, I don't like this, it's not Kratos. Well, okay. Does that mean that we have to have a worldwide boycott of this game? Does that necessarily make it a leftist game? I don't think so. But that's just my take.
Who fucking cares?
Okay. All right, so Mac did a $2 super chat. He says, God of Feel Endless Rage of Feels edition, joking, laughing out loud. Okay. Har.
That's funny. Dickens laugh.
Someone to the $1.50 said, any chance to get multiple themed boxes in rotation? For example, a Pokemon series available for $50 during one game, another for a different game or event. So we'll have a variety of packs available to purchase during rotation. No. I'm not going to sit here and turn every single stream into a packathon. I'm not going to have 10 boxes available to be opening during a stream. It's all getting way too serious if that's the case. This is not a card channel. This is a gaming channel where cards will be implemented as a little thing to enhance the content, but that's not the focus of the content, okay?
The focus of the content is fulfilled to get as much money as possible from you stupid bastards. So, with all that being said...
Give me your money, give me your money.
I received a $2 tip, and this person says, I'm starting to get sick of every game getting accused of being woke. And the second that there's a woman or a black person in it, take me back to 2012 when people didn't care. The sad thing is, games from those days like The Walking Dead would have been called woke if released today. You're right. They would have said, oh my god, Lee is black, it's woke. And people would have been so upset. And the other thing, okay, so there are games out there with female leads that people don't have issue with, but it's only because the female leads are hypersexualized. So that's okay. Oh man, all these games with women in them are horrible. Oh wait, I'm playing Stellar Blade and it's a Korean woman with her boobs hanging out. Oh, this is great. I love it. This isn't woke. Oh wait, here's a game with a normal woman. Woke. Again, I want you to understand that there is a point here. Okay, there are a distinct group of game developers who are going for that kind of crowd and or are actively pushing narratives and agendas. It is happening. But the thing is, it's not...
I might be incorrect here for a second. Okay, first of all, I never played Stellar Blade, but apparently the actual gameplay mechanics was quite good. Also, am I right in saying that Stellar Blade was made by a female rather than a guy. Am I right in saying that? Or it was based on someone real, and rather than, it wasn't a fake person. I'm trying to remember like some of the lore. It's tied to Stellar Blade. You know what I mean, in terms of like there's some sort of thing involved with the creation of the game. I think they based the character model off a real human, a real woman. Yeah, so Eve was modeled on a real Korean model. But the game developers themselves, I wasn't sure if they were like, if it was like a woman that was behind the game, or if it was like, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know point as well. The voice actor for Kratos is black. Yeah, he's a fantastic voice actor. Pure. So there you go. Oh hell, but yeah, Jesus man. And now we got that Big Mac guy in Phil's YouTube chat saying Professor Snape is now black in New Harry Potter. I'll tell you what, I mean that is. Jesus man. James Potter is going to look like the most racist piece of shit ever in the world because Snape's now a black guy. Like, so, Jesus man. If you've ever read the Harry Potter books, alright? Long story short, okay, I'll keep this kind of brief. If you've ever read the Harry Potter books, you know, Snape, the Professor Snape, you know what I mean? You know, sorry Snape, you know, he went to school with Harry Potter's dad. They were in the same year, you know what I mean? And Harry's dad bullied Snape. They didn't get on with each other, you know what I mean? So they all had to go each other. And wee Harry saw a memory of what happened. His dad tied Snape. He hung him upside down from a tree. So, I'm just saying, it's going to come across as like a bit of lynching if they show that scene in the new series, you know. It might not be portrayed very well, you know. They might have to try and explain. I don't know. It's going to be controversial to say the least, you know, just in terms of how it looks with the dynamics of things.
Every game. It's not every game.
Oh God. And speaking of racist, Canadian Kirk is tipping.
Canadian Kirk tipped £1. Video game crash is coming soon. Don't ask why.
Oh God. So like I was saying, there was an old game years back when a character was based on a real person I could look up. I mean, to be fair, that happens a lot these days. I mean, Alien War was literally modelled off real people. Real actors as well, you know what I mean? And these games are also games today as well. You all have people like GTA 5. It was motion control. Red Dead 2. You had people actually act out the role. It wasn't just voice actors. They were performing these roles. And there is similarities in the character design compared to the actors that fucking played them, you know? So yeah, it's not unusual for these days for the games to kind of go down that particular route. And so it's but yeah, Phil here is just trying his best to go viral for some sort of hot take. That's what's happening here. That's about it.
What it is you've got a group of internet grifters who have now brainwashed a community of people to follow them whenever they turn out their they have their pipes. They're Pied Pipers of these people, right? And they go, here we go again. And then everyone goes, oh, charge, it's woke. And then they get all this uproar, and they get clickbait and engagement bait and views, and they make money on it. And then no one cares. In reality, does anyone really give a shit? It's not a big deal. If all of gaming becomes the same, then we have a problem. But to me, I don't see that, okay? Just because they decided to make a God of War game focused around Faye doesn't mean that God of War is over and we'll never see Kratos again, and now the whole series has gone woke. I don't see it, okay? I just don't. Big Mac did a $2 super chat. He says Professor Snape is now black in the new Harry Potter. So if you have established lore, if you have a long list of tried and true characters that everyone loves and is beloved, and
to clarify, I'm not sure if in the Harry Potter books, I don't know if it's ever established what race most people are. You know, like I've it's I don't know. Some people it's told. You know what I mean? Snape has come across. I mean, they always describe Snape as like pale though. He's got greasy skin, his greasy hair, and his pale and sallow. You know what I mean? And I was like, so yeah. It does sound like a very pale-skinned person, you know. So yeah, but for the most part though, it's open to interpretation for a lot of other characters. You know, I mean, in terms of what their nationality or what their races were, you know. It's fine. The more you kind of think about it though, it's like I love the theory that people say that, you know, the characters that fucking J.K. Rowling wrote in these books is actually quite lazy and fucking just... There is racial stereotypes everywhere in these things. Like, the one Asian character that Harry fucking took a fancy to, her name, Cho Chang. I mean, she's an Asian, what should we call her? Just Cho Chang, very basic fucking Chicky Chang name. However, what about a student that fucking causes things to blow up randomly in class? Well, make him Irish. They've got a history of fucking doing that, yeah. Seamus Finnegan, we can fucking make him the guy that if he blows shit up in class randomly. Why the fuck not? Anyway, fucking go. It's a bit there. It's a wee bit of question marks about to be made there about the intentions of these characters and some of the naming concepts. But yeah, Snape. There has definitely been some controversy. I mean, in my opinion, though, it's like, who fucking knows? I will wait to see how it turns out, and if it's fucking disaster, if it's a disaster, it's a disaster. You know what I mean? But fucking, we'll have to wait and see.
And whatever, right? Then why ruin that and change it? Okay, to be honest, like for example, let's say right now they decided, oh, we're gonna redo Lord of the Rings and we're gonna recast everything. Wait, what? No, you already have Lord of the Rings. You already did it. It's great. The trilogy is amazing. You don't need to redo Lord of the Rings. So why are they redoing Harry Potter to begin with? Because here's the thing: if you redo Harry Potter and you use all...
I can tell you exactly why. Also, the first couple of movies was pretty accurate to the books because the books weren't that big. The books were quite, you know, short, like 200, 300 pages. But as the books, the third book was even bigger, and the fourth one was bigger still. And they couldn't fit everything from the books into movies. They had to take creative liberties. You know.
Capitalism 101 tipped £1. DSP the plantation owner says, all right boys, prepare the slave trade, we're selling her right off for profits.
Oh, God.
Derek replies with, I'll take two.
Jesus fucking Christ. That is probably the thing that Derek would say. Oh my God. It's hard to disagree with that logic. Derek probably would fucking come right along with his fucking mummy's credit card. Here, I'll take two. Click before she finds out I stole a credit card. But thanks for... We got a free space. We got a free space thanks to that tip. So cheers for that. Yeah, good stuff indeed. But in terms of why they're remaking the Harry Potter thing, well, first of all, they're not remaking the movies. They're turning it into a TV series. That means they can fucking actually make sure that maybe have as much as possible taken from the books to actually be included on screen this time, you know? As the movies went on and on and on, they had to omit a whole lot of things that were in the books and couldn't include them in the movies. Certain characters that were in the books never actually made it to the screen, you know? And J.K. Rowling, when the movies were getting made, had to actually fucking push so hard to even get some sort of mention of some people or even screen time for certain characters because, oh, she's like, this particular character's going to be very important at some point, so make sure you show them at least one fucking time, at the fucking least, you know what I mean? So yeah, so yeah, the remake, in one sense, they're trying to remake it to try and fucking have a good representation in like media form from the books. And also the other reason is money. The other reason is money. Simple as that. Money.
All the same casting and similar actors. Now you're doing the same thing twice. It's boring. But now we're going to change it instead. We're going to do everything. So now Snape is black. Yeah, but now you've changed the lore, and now everyone's pissed at you because it looks like you are essentially trying to make it more of a diverse cast just for the sake of making it more diverse. So now you piss people off. So how about this? Don't fucking redo Harry Potter. We have the movies. They're great. They're still watched like crazy to this day. They still make tons of money. Stop fucking trying to redo things that are already done and are great. How about this? Do something original.
I mean, the one thing I could think of countering that would be, what if they try and make James black as well? I don't know if it's been confirmed to the whole cast as yet. You know, what if I don't know. I'm trying to think of ways I can make that scene less racist. That is going to be one very problematic scene when it comes to it. You know, so yeah. Oh God Almighty, fuck me. But there you go. But then you had the stage play. Remember, in between all this, remember they had some sort of stage play for what happened like years afterwards, where like Harry's kids have some sort of fucking adventure of their own, and it's like Voldemort's child. Like, what was it called? The Cursed Child or something? I think it was called the Cursed Child or something pish, you know. And it's like some sort of like, you know. And Hermione apparently was black in that stage play. That was apparently controversial, but it ended up, I don't know. Jesus, man, I don't know. But there you go. It is what it is. You know, people like to get pissed off for any reason these days.
something new. Instead of copying what others have done because you don't have any talent, actually get talent and do something new that people want to watch, and then no one can accuse you of changing it or liberalizing it or making it woke because you made it up and it's the first time it's ever been there, so no one has the right to do that. So there you go. Okay. Zylvania did a $5 super chat. He says, do you think there's an agenda trend? Kratos is being replaced, Joel is replaced, Jin Sakai is replaced, Geralt is being replaced. What do you think? First off, Geralt was always going to be replaced. We knew that. Just playing Witcher 3, you knew that. Like, that was always the plan. From back, from the original days when, what was her name? Originally debuted and, he was raising her or whatever to be a Witcher. You knew that was coming. Like, this is no shock to anyone, okay?
Yeah.
Woke James Bond tipped £1.
Oh, Jesus.
Bond set for 2003 months of community service.
For fuck's sake. I mean, James Bond's another fantastic example, by the way, of the whole woke thing. I mean, there are some people are adamant that James Bond must be some sort of like white guy, okay? I don't think James Bond should be limited to be playing as a white character. The roots of the character, I believe, they were Scottish, but they were happy to fucking go away from that after a while. They've had a fucking Australian play fucking Bond, they've had an Englishman playing Bond, you know what I mean? So they were very happy to kind of like, tiptoe away from that particular route of the character, you know what I mean? And also, and these days as well, people are trying to, I mean, there's several good actors that could definitely portray James Bond, you know what I mean? And there was a lot of rumours going around that Idris Elba was in contention. Idris Elba, I think, would be a fantastic Bond. But I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen, And plus, there'd probably too much... even if he got the fucking role, people would fucking probably just say, oh, he's only got it because they're trying to be controversial, and he's the first black Bond. It's a statement, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. Yeah, well, Ben Heckax doesn't think that Idris Elba has charisma for it. That's a possibility as well. I mean, I don't. He's good in action. He's a good action person, but I never really thought about the charisma aspect as well. He's a hell of an action actor. You know what I mean? But yeah. Sonic wants me to play Bond. What am I going to do? Fucking confuse my fucking enemies with gibberish? My name's Jad. King Jad. Welcome to Bingo. Just fucking start fucking, hitting burger squares at them before they fucking submit. Just show them DSP until they fucking give in and tell me their fucking evil master plan. Jesus. But there we go. Aye. But yeah, also there's Amazon, who own the rights to Bond now, I think they're still trying to decide the future of the show and who gets to play Bond. But yeah, who knows? So I have to wait and see, I guess.
Originally debuted and, he was raising her or whatever to be a Witcher, you knew that was coming. Like, this is no shock to anyone, okay? Joel being replaced, we know the story there. We know about Neil Druckmann and his insane leftist agendas. I mean, that's literally what he's outright said. He hates Joel as a character, and he wanted to basically push as liberal as possible of agendas in Last of Us 2. That was his intention. He even hid behind that as a cloak when people tried to actually criticize his game, saying that people were bigots just for saying that, it had, flaws. Like, I would criticize the writing of the games, the pacing's bad. Oh, you're a bigot. No, I'm not. I just like good narrative, and you're a hack. Okay? Jin Sakai, here's the deal. I don't think that Jin Sakai got replaced. I think that Ghost of Tsushima was a one-off game. Ghost of Tsushima was meant to be a one-off game with a one-off plot. Even when they made the DLC, it was a stretch to make the DLC. And then they realized, oh, we have a hit on our hands, we need to make another one. But we already did the story of Jin Sakai, right? Like, what are we going to do? Well, let's make a new one with a new character or whatever. So let's go as crazy as possible away from Jin Sakai. Let's make it a different time period with a woman. You didn't need to make it. Seriously. Like, sometimes one-off games are good. And in that case, I just don't think that there was going to be a sequel to Jin's story. Then don't make the game at all. There was no need to make it with another character or any of that, right? Kratos is not being replaced. They're just making a game that Kratos isn't the main character, but he'll be back. I'd be surprised if they ever make a game at this point with Kratos as only the main character, because you've got Kratos, you've got Atreus, now you've got Faye. They're probably going to make games where all of them are in it from now on. That's what I would think anyway. And I know that some people might be pissed because they'd be like, hey.
Oh, that is just... Fearmark says that me as Bond would be like Boomhammer from fucking King of the Hill. He'd be telling the villains the secret plans, but I would understand them. Like, I can openly just fucking voice how I'm going to fucking stop them, and the enemy's like, hey, you guys know what he's saying. It's like, I'm going to fucking kick your ass, you fucking spastic prick. He's like, what's that angry Scotsman saying? Is he threatening us? I don't know. Here, henchman, deal with that rabble rouser, would you? And I was like, I'll fucking set about you fucking walloper. I don't know. Aye, I don't think I'd make a good Bond. I'm not exactly, you know, I'm very stealthy, you know what I mean? And playing Hitman, I'm alright, you know what I mean? But in real life, I'm a bit of a clumsy bastard, you know? I've got the intelligence of Q, I haven't got the fucking charisma of Bond. I don't know. I'm probably better off as a henchman. I'd be a perfect henchman, you know? A no-named one, you know what I mean? I just get fucking judo chopped in the fucking neck in the fucking opening scene.
You know, we love Kratos. That's who the series always was about. The title is God of War. Well, they decided to make the series more than just that. Much like God of War 2018, a lot of people were pissed. If you're not aware, when God of War 2018 came out, a ton of people were very upset because they said this isn't the spirit of the original games. In the original games, Kratos was always this guy full of rage. And he would brutally murder everyone and everything around him. He would lose control and just rip gods' limbs off and shove them up their assholes. He would literally have gratuitous sex scenes minigames, right? In God of War 2018, basically all that was taken away. And they said, now he's matured. He's a dad. He's grown up. He's different now. And, oh, hold on one second. Excuse me. I have to do a flex.
Who fucking cares?
Very nice, thank you, and I'll shout that out in a sec. So in God of War 2018, they said, Kratos has grown up, he's matured, he's learned from his mistakes, he wants to leave his past behind him, that's why he takes those chains of chaos or whatever, chains of fury, and he hides them under his house. He doesn't want anyone to even know that he ever used them before, right? And he wants to be a dad to Atreus. So he's grown up, and people were like, well, that's not the character. Well, it is. That's his journey. That's his evolution. So I guess what they've decided to do is now they want to move the series into a more serious tone. They want to have a more diverse cast of characters so that there's more stories to be told. If it was always just Kratos' story, it probably wouldn't be nearly as interesting if it's also the story of Atreus, and now it's the story of Faye, and now they're going to have other characters, right? But let's be honest. God of War 2018 and Ragnarok wouldn't have been as good if it didn't have the two dwarven blacksmiths in it. They were very much a part of the story. In Ragnarok, they were a humongous part of the story, right? And that's a good thing. If it was just about Kratos, it probably would have been boring. Games are evolving. They're becoming more works of art instead of just button mashers. And that's good. But I agree with you that if everything goes ultra woke, or if they announce, oh, Kratos is out, now it's only going to be about Faye moving forward, then yeah, you'd have a point.
At what point then does Kratos get to fucking rest? How long does it fucking take to tell one character's fucking story? The foundations are being laid to fucking pass the story on to the fucking the other people, isn't there? I mean, I understand that Kratos is like the god of war, but it seems like they're trying to lay the foundation of having someone else take over the mantle in the capacity. But I don't know. Is Kratos' journey ever going to end?
Oh no, not him again. Did a $2 super chat says they swapped redheads for blacks in media nowadays. I guess. I don't really know. I guess if you give me some examples of what you mean, I don't know about that.
Wasn't the most obvious example of that did he made the Annie movie? You know the Annie movie, the Annie fucking musical. You know that fucking. That we often, and that was a lot of controversy, wasn't it? Because when they remade that movie, it was like historically a wee pale ginger girl. It was the role of Annie, you know what I mean? And not anymore. But there you go.
I got another $2 tip. When a YouTuber tailors their content on being anti-woke, and that's how they get their revenue, they'll now automatically need everything to be woke or else the money stops. What happens if they have no videos to make that week and people need to be aware of that? Exactly. 100% culture war grifting is insanely prominent. I mean, side-scrollers literally changed their entire format of their show from being a video game pop culture themed show that flopped and failed because no one cared about stuttering Craig talking about video games when he's insanely out of touch about them, and he turned it into a right-wing culture wars grifting show. We even talked about the quartering recently. That was his whole shtick. Culture wars grifting. You gotta say everything's woke. You gotta say everything. Oh, SJW's left, right, up, and down. So you have something to attack this week so you'll get views and make money. You know, I agree with you there. I think that there's just too much of a mentality of everything's a dollar sign, everything's a bag to be had. You know? All right. Anyway, thank you for the support. And then we have Unwoke Old School Gamer, who has gifted a sub. Thank you for the gifted sub this morning, Unwoke Old School Gamer. Let's get that on the leaderboard, our first sub of the day. Okay. Okay, folks, so what I like to do is just
beg some more and remind your audience to give you $50. Is that it?
Hang out for another 10-15 minutes. Let's build up attendance slightly more, and then we're going to get started with Symphony of the Night for our major stream, okay? So
beg? This is beg time now?
So, what would you guys like to talk about? Please tag me in the chat. Let's see what you want to talk about. And a quick reminder that today...
That is. I knew it was coming. So,
What would you guys like to talk about? Please tag me in the chat. Let's see what you want to talk about. And a quick reminder that today, for $50 contributions, I will open a pack of Pokemon cards. If you were thinking of getting a card pack open...
Hold on. That tip is interrupted. The bag. Oh, God.
Scottish James Bond tipped £1. Replaces cocktails with a neat dram of PT, cask strength Isla single malt. High-speed chase scenes on motorcycles lead to wardrobe malfunctions on windy Highland ridges. Fast-paced Scottish slang that terrifies villains. Informs what real rain is.
I mean, yeah, okay, first of all, it's no fucking wardrobe malfunction if it's a fucking part of the design. Look, I mean, hold on a fucking second. How many of you are fucking guys ride motorbikes in here? Some of you guys will be keen enthusiasts on motorcycles. And how often have you guys been riding them on a hot fucking day? Wishing you had a fucking healthy breeze blowing in your fucking privates to keep you fucking cool on the open road. Now, if you were a kilt wearing fucking person, you know what I mean? That would fucking there you go. Never mind fucking wearing like fucking skin tight hot leather or whatever on a fucking roasty toasty day or whatever, you know what I mean? So I'm just saying. It's like, I mean, but then again, if you're in fucking Scotland riding motorbikes, then it's not exactly fucking that hot most of the fucking time anyway, you know. But aye, a healthy breeze on your private shit if I can keep you awake and not fucking lose attention and focus on the road. Aye. But yeah, it depends what sort of class of Scotsman it is though as a Bond. I mean, are you going to have the fucking cool, refined Sean Connery style fucking he's a double your fucking whiskey hen? Or are you going to have some sort of fucking wee jakey bastard, you know what I mean, who wants a fucking bottle or a buckfast, you know? Fucking swig, you know, just swigging out the fucking bottle, a bottle of fucking bucky, drains it in fucking one, then smashes it over fucking Blofeld's fucking head. Saying, take that, you fucking spanner. I mean, it's like, there's different levels and categories of like potential, like Scottish like roles, people for this role, you know. I mean, put it this way: think of Grado as Bond, Grado the wrestler. Think of them potentially as James Bond. It's not exactly it's not that charm in a role, is it? If you think of them playing the role as Bond. Sean Connery isn't he the guy that dropped out of that? yeah, on those sketches, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
And a quick reminder that today, for $50 contributions, I will open a pack of Pokemon cards. If you were thinking of getting a card pack open, I would argue do your support now so we can actually get it done during the show. My hair's sticking up right there and won't go down. I'm probably gonna have to wet it. How stupid. I would say do it right now, so that way we can actually do the card pack openings on the show, or else we're gonna have to, you know, do them at the very end of the Symphony of the Night portion of the stream, which would be a little bit more annoying.
Who fucking cares?
Yeah, I know. Is it cowlick? It's like just sticking right in the middle of my head. Very annoying. I wasn't doing that before. What's up, TX Shooter? How are you, man? Typical Average Gamers did a $5 super chat and says, what's your thoughts on Bungie stopping development for Destiny to focus on Marathon? Have you seen the Pokemon X One Piece collab for cards? I didn't see that collab, no. What's my thoughts on them stopping development for Destiny? I mean, you want my opinion? The opinion is they should have stopped development on Destiny a long time ago, and they should have made another game. But it shouldn't have been Marathon, because Marathon is literally the same game again, okay? Bungie literally has made the same game for the last 20-some years, 30 years actually. It's Halo. They made Halo, then they made Halo, then they made Halo, Halo, and Halo, and Halo. Then they sold Halo, and then they made Destiny, which is also Halo. Okay, and then they made Destiny 2, which is Halo. And then Destiny 2 started to die, so they made a new game that's an extraction shooter. They named it Marathon, but it's Halo. Like, they still haven't made a new game. Maybe what they should do is actually get some fucking talent, okay, and then use that talent to make an actual really new game that people want to play, rather than just making another iteration of Halo. But the problem is, I don't think they can do that because I don't think they have any talent. They have talent to make one game, Halo. So the moment that they sold it off, and the funny part is, if they weren't Bungie, and if they hadn't made Halo, Destiny never would have been popular, Destiny never would have had the decade of attention it did, and people wouldn't have been so upset when they ran Destiny into the ground. That's the truth. If it was a brand new company that made Destiny, no one would have fucking played it. People only jumped on the bandwagon because, oh, it's the makers of Halo. It's Bungie. We love Bungie. So, yeah, sorry to say.
He's really fucking doing well to dispel the fucking notion that he hates every single fucking game these days. He's really showing his fucking passion and joy and love of video games, isn't he? Why would anyone think that Phil Burnell absolutely loathes video games these days?
Hey, I don't really care about Bungie. I never really did. I liked them when they were making Halo, and the moment they sold Halo off and they decided to try to do something new and it was just Halo again, I didn't care. I called Destiny 1 Halo when it came out, and that's exactly what the fucking game is. It's Halo with MMO elements, but it's still Halo. They have no talent to make anything different. They just proved that with Marathon, which isn't doing well, but that's apparently what they're going to focus on despite the fact that it's not doing well. They have no ability to make anything else. Halo, Destiny, and Marathon are literally the same game. They all have exactly the same elements in them, the same kind of systems. The difference is the gameplay loop. So Halo is...
So Phil is getting some pushback here. You know what I mean? People in his chat are saying things like, you know, bro thinks Halo, Destiny, and Marathon are the same game, what a clown. And so he's seen that, and he's not very pleased with that, clearly.
They all have exactly the same elements in them, the same kind of systems. The difference is the gameplay loop. So Halo is either first-person, more adventure-style single-player shooter, or a competitive multiplayer shooter. Destiny is exactly the same elements, only now it's an MMO with that level of interaction and looting and things like that, but it's still the same fucking game. Marathon is literally the same game a third time, but now they turned it into an extraction shooter, but it's the same fucking game. Prove it. If you think that they're so unique and different, prove it. Show me how different these games are, how they're so completely different that if you're good at Halo, you can't just jump right into Destiny, or if you play Destiny, you can't just jump right into Marathon. Now, admittedly, there's different levels of difficulty, but they're the same fucking game. All they do is they tweak little things in the interface and the UI and the elements of how to play them to make them different genres of the same fucking game. Yes, I played Destiny. I played through the entirety of the first Destiny, and I did co-op for the whole second Destiny. I played both games.
Bruh. Boring.
I did play Marathon. Yes, I did all this. We played Marathon earlier this year, remember? We played it. It wasn't good, right? It was just blah. It was okay. It was mediocre. It's way too hard of a game to play solo. It's definitely a game that's catered towards having a team to cover and revive each other. Without that, it's insanely difficult.
Oh, so basically you don't like the game because you've got no friends, you friendless fuck.
Fuck you and your friends.
Well, it's no wonder you don't have any friends.
But it was just not inspired at all. It felt like any other extraction shooter, except it was first person and played like Halo, but it was still an extraction shooter that had all the same elements as, say, our creators and others.
A segment that everyone looks forward to, one of the highest rated segments of all time that I've ever done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Phil's Day Off.
Okay, we're almost ready to start with Symphony of the Night. Any last minute questions or anything people want to throw my way?
Let me guess, another quick big.
And we did not get a $50 contribution, so we will not.
Yeah, I'm counting as a big.
Almost ready to start with Symphony of the Night. Any last minute questions or anything people want to throw my way? And we did not get a $50 contribution, so we will not be doing any unpackings. P Manning, you're officially an idiot. Don't come back.
What did P Manning say this time? D1 was the best game by a mile, nothing like Halo. But they were banned for that. Wait, no. So because it's first person, it plays like Halo. So P Manning was banned because they try to call out Phil's fucking logic and say because it's first person, it plays like Halo. And they were banned for saying that. Holy shit. Phil was asking people to prove him wrong. Phil made a hot take. He's inviting people to challenge him in his hot take. And when people are, they're banned for it.
People are so dumb, I swear. You want to say what I said is wrong? I say, okay, we'll prove it. Give me evidence. And then he's like a mouth drooler. Duh, you think that all first-person shooters are Halo? No, stupid. Get the fuck out. You're so dumb. Like, why even waste my breath on you?
That was a nice Jade impersonation there, Phil. Don't think it was warranted, though.
Thank you, Beach Carry. It says, nice shirt, Phil. Someone noticed I have a new shirt. It is the entire boss cast of Mega Man 2. All of the rogue robot masters. Brand new shirt. See, unlike previous, when I used to wear new stuff and no one would know what the hell it was because my quality was atrociously bad, now you can actually see my wardrobe, which is cool.
Who fucking cares?
So Slayer says, I got some One Piece cards. Sadly, the common card packs are in Japanese and not English. You have to buy at certain places. Near my workplace, there's a trading card shop. Are these just One Piece cards, or are these the collab cards someone just mentioned? Because I'm now on this website, tcgplayer.com. That's where I bought my Pokemon cards. And
there you go. Listen to that very carefully. Now you know exactly where Phil purchases his Pokemon cards. So if you want to fucking know where he's buying these cards from and the prices he's paying for the cards, you know the fucking source. That is why we know that this latest batch of Pokemon cards setting back about $450 odd. Because Phil didn't disclose that, but that's how much they were apparently on the site.
They also have One Piece cards, and some of them are insanely expensive. Like, they have boxes of One Piece cards over like $1,000 a box. But also, I've noticed you can buy Korean and Japanese text cards as well, and they're all priced completely differently. Like, I guess based on rarity, or like I think the Korean cards are worth the least because you can get a box of Pokemon cards for like $80, the Korean ones. So I don't think that the Korean ones have like any value for whatever reason. I don't know. Darkseid's stupid ass just did a $5 super chat. And if you're wondering why I say that, it's because this is the guy who's a troll and always says negative things.
Let's see what it said here, because Phil put one out. You're just a dunce. Destiny has gear, levels, supers, raids, and it's first person. Halo, third person campaign, and multiplayer. Nothing like each other, dummy. That is a somewhat fair point. It's a waste of money as well, though. Let's be honest here. And they're cluing. This is not a troll. This is like OIC or something in a fucking sort account because they get to give Phil money. Well, insulting him. And Phil's like, I'm not going to read it out, but thanks for the money, dummy. Keep giving me money. And they're fucking like the idiot they are, I keep doing it.
So I just ignore his comments and I accept his money. Thanks for $5.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
Very good.
By the way, guys, if we get 50 likes on Bingo, we've won Bingo. Just saying, 50 likes on the Bingo stream and we're free from the bad man. And we're going to enjoy some robust marbles.
So yeah, I guess the Korean versions are the cheapest. I know that the English versions are valuable. Those are the ones that are scalped the most. But the Japanese ones I've seen kind of all over the place. I don't know if the Japanese cards are worth more or less. Slayers, the most expensive I've seen online is $300. Yeah, I think on that TCG player site they were selling Pokemon or One Piece cards. Let's see.
Show the site, Phil.
I saw like a rare box like $1,500. I was like, what on earth for a box of cards? That's insanity. Here, I'm gonna type in One Piece box. Of course not, it didn't work. Just give me all individual cards. One Piece card game illustration box volume 5 case, $695. Holy shit. But then, yeah, and here you go. Here's the version that I think is like Korean and it's cheap.
Are you gonna show us?
Huh.
Are you going to show it off on stream, Phil? We can't see.
Yeah, look, here's another one. One Piece card game illustration.
Look, here's another one. We can't look. You moron.
Box volume 6 case, $695. Yikes. Yeah, they are insane. Whoa! One Piece card game illustration box EX, $799 with a marketplace of $803. Oh my god, these are more expensive than the Pokemon. Oh my god. I'm not kidding you. Extra booster One Piece Heroines Edition box case, $3,775 with a market price of $3,803. What the hell is going on? Would anyone spend $3,800 on a box of trading cards?
Well, you spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on a fucking mobile game, so you would probably, if you're into it.
Yes, James, I am actually enjoying Pokemon Champions so far. I had a good time with it last night. We're on a win streak, 7 straight wins, and doing better because I retrained, I recruited new Pokemon and we trained them up to have a new set, and I'm actually doing well, so I'm looking forward to more when I play it again. Hopefully we keep that streak going. Beach Carey says, trading card games in English are always more expensive.
Apparently, Phil's got a Kickbot spamming a Google search link in his... wait, what the fuck's this shit? What the fuck's this? This is Phil's kick bot command. At DSP/search query bmot alama baras. What the fuck was? What the fuck is this shit? The hell is this? Apparently this has been happening for a couple of days. This is not a new thing. This is at least a day old. This has been happening for over a day now, and apparently Phil's not fixed it yet, or are they even aware of it? What the fuck's going on? It's a search command. People have been using it to spam, but Phil obviously has a broken link in there. but just not bother his arse to test out or even fucking make sure it works properly.
Slayer says, I'm surprised about that cost. Here we have a vending machine with one-piece deck, about 30 packs that cost $59, but it's in Japanese. TX Shooter says, have I seen Footloose? I've seen the original. I think at one point they remade it, but I've only seen the original with,
Kevin Bacon?
Kevin Bacon. No, I never watched Backyard Wrestling, and I was not a fan of Kimbo Select. What's up, Ortega? How are you? Good to see you. Is Kick Chat getting ignored? No, I just read multiple stuff out of the Kick Chat. What are you talking about? What do I think is the best Castlevania so far? Well, I can't speak yet. We're not even halfway through Symphony of the Night, but personally, my favorite Castlevania is Super Castlevania, which is Castlevania 4 on SNES. But maybe when we get through Symphony of the Night, maybe that opinion will change. Yes, I am a big horror movie fan. What's up, Satan? How are you today? Good to see you. How you doing?
We're one! Wait, have we? No, we're not. We're not one. No. We're one away. We're one away, but we got a free space. We got a free space because of Satan. All hail Satan.
What's up, Satan? Good to see you.
We're still one away from a full house, okay? But that's another free space right there because of Satan. Thank goodness for Satan. All hail Satan for getting us a free space. So there we go.
Yeah, I haven't done any spells in Symphony of the Night because the game hasn't explained them yet. And I understand that apparently they're all secret shortcut inputs, but I'd prefer to just play the game legit than start doing spells in the middle of the game that you're not supposed to know. What's up, King? How you doing? All right, yeah, exactly. Is Pokemon canceled? Yes, apparently so, because no one has contributed to open a pack of Pokemon cards, so therefore...
Another bag! We may have one, guys, here.
All right, yeah, exactly. Is Pokemon canceled? Yes, apparently so, because no one has contributed to open a pack of Pokemon cards, so therefore no Pokemon openings on the show. Very unfortunate, because I was ready. Also, there's no flexing. I only got to flex once during this show. What's going on? No flexing? I even wore a nice t-shirt to flex and show off, and only one flex. What is going on?
Move on.
Does it? Slayer says the background music sounds like Blackpink Shutdown. I wouldn't be surprised if it is.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking fuck. We have one. And not only that, we also have 50 likes. So we got 2 more free spaces on top of all that. So hold on. Basically, that means we have 2 free spaces carried over. So we won't count the 50 yet, okay? We have 9 free spaces as things stand, okay? And we have 9 spaces like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
There we go, good stuff indeed. So there's a 9 squares right there. Good stuff indeed. And that's not even counting the 50 likes that we have, which is 2 free spaces. So, we've got a full house. We're victorious in bingo. We're good for that. And the good news is that tomorrow's bingo card will start with 2 free spaces, which I'll apply right now. Free spaces carry over. So yeah. I mean, yeah, there we go. And we have extra here, you know what I mean? So those 3 spaces will absolutely carry over to tomorrow's one. But no more, I mean, Phil's going to end his show like fucking like 5 minutes. So we're not doing a second card. There's no time for a second card, okay? But yeah, let's actually see how the bad man's doing, shall we? So far it's a very slow start to his show. Nobody gave him $50. Boo fucking who? Live DSP is on $41 as we speak right now. While he's fucking playing through this game in a very shitey fucking manner. So there we go. Anyway, otters. Okay, it's time for us now to have a marble race, okay? So, that is the one fucking great thing about the morning show. It is shorter. Usually it is a lot shorter than him doing a podcast, you know? And Phil started on $41, so the gameplay has made nothing for him whatsoever. Again! Yeah, Phil is struggling massively these days to make much money on gameplay. It's actually a bit of a trend. Unless he wants to fucking fake a tip and pretend it's a fucking real one. So, let me very quickly check the comments, guys, and see if there's any brand new marbles to add. 2 seconds here, hold on. View my comments. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're all good here. There's no brand new comments to add to the marble, so I think we're all good. You shut your fucking hole, arse. You don't push me. don't do it. Arsehole. That's twice you said that today at least. Anyway, let's load the maps. Let's get a map going. And we'll hit random and we'll have a random map going for today. So here we go. Random. This is the map. Scroll up. Scroll up. There we go. This is the map we have for... Yes, I saw it there. I just ignored it because you're being annoying. Deliberately annoying. So I'm not going to rise to it. I'll roast it this time. But yeah, I freaking saw it the first time you said it and all. Anyway, well, this is the map we have for today's marble race. We need... So yeah, it's called Modern Abandoned Abyss. It's made by Bentai 2-player. It has a 53% elimination rate and has an average finish time of just over 3.5 minutes. 117 marbles will compete. Only one can win. Who will be the winning marble? Oh, hello, this is a very trippy moving texture. Like, I don't think the ground moves, it's just the texture does. And also, are we down here then? Is it? Are we meant to be down here? Is that what it is? So we thought we go down here and we drop down, and some marbles might fucking drop into this layer. Oh, that might be what it is. So some drop into this layer here. And I guess that's a faster way perhaps, and there's also a second layer down here. And I guess there's a bottom layer too, which I imagine is the longest one. And you drop out down here and then try and get down here, I guess. And you filter down there and the rest of the course is here. There's a random thing over here just to say hello to somebody, I guess. But we're over here for the wheel and the little spinny wheels here and little cycles and the tumble dryer of doom. And the finish line is over there after this. So hold on, let me see. So let's have a wee look here. Let's get a lay of land. Money. This is the last obstacle right for the end. Then you drop in.
Someone, not Trip, tipped £1.
Not Trip.
Is this how you add a comment?
Fuck off!
Comment.
That is not how you do it. You go to the community post, link to the description of the live stream, or just type in !marbles in the chat to be provided with a link to that community post. I'll then add your marble to the list that I have. That is how you do it. Thanks for the tip. Let's go. Let's go. It's time for us to go. Let's see who finishes where here. So some marbles are in the top layer that are dropping to the second layer. I think all the marbles are dropping at least one layer. Hold on. Some did survive up the top though. And who's going to drop out first here? Who's going to follow here? Who do we follow here? Who's going to be the first one through? Sideways Welshman, look at you go. Oh, and you're going back the way. You're going the wrong way. We need to follow Ira's only, but Pico Gaming and not with Dark Kill. It's got we got bashed by a fucking spinny thing. But Pico Gaming, their marbles in the lead here. Egret's in second place here. Oh, the timing's not great there, but Codeine Crusader. Once again, Codeine Crusader's marble doing quite well. Lazy Crabs is gone. Their marble is eliminated. Don't know how they died, but there you go. But Codeine Crusader, their marble is in first place once again. Codeine Crusader won yesterday. How does Codeine Crusader keep doing it? But Narkill finds a gap. They try and take lead here, but they got slowed down. And now we're in the tumble dryer of doom, and it's time to get very. This might get disorientating. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here, and that's the wrong way. Wait, where are you going, Detective? You're going. Josh Fraser, their marble has now gotten through all that, and they are now in first place as they go down the staircase here. They've actually got a little bit of lead here, a little bit of a health lead here for Josh Fraser. Foxware, Fox has gone, Roachbait, Damon, Egret, they're all gone. So is Mammon. We've lost a bunch of marbles here. Major of India is also gone. Olymp is gone. Darkside Ranter is gone. But this is looking good here for Josh Fraser. Larry's gone. Jade's gone. Sean O'Mac Y2J is gone. Hey, got your name right for once, hooray. Dapper Dragon's gone. Josh Fraser is getting slowed down massively here and is giving people a chance to catch up. Alex Alexander and Brian A. are those to capitalise. But Brian's getting smacked around like a bitch. Oh no! Josh Fraser has found the way forward again. But they're stuck again. And there's Warren who's getting battered around. Who's in first place? Dips is there. Runaway's there. Warren's there. Bearclaw's there. Jim R6 is there. Runaway, Marco Shorty, Bearclaw's there. They're all here. Lewis Britannia's there as well. But who's going to get first place? We're getting towards the staircase. Someone's in the air. Who the fuck is that? Runaway's in the air. So's Lewis Britannia. So's Dreamber. Runaway's gone. Woods is there. I'm there. Marco Shaughnessy's there. Jim R6 is there. It's a close run race here. It could be a photo finish. Who's going to win? It looks like it's going to be between these four marbles for victory here. King Jad, which is me of course, Woods, Jim R6 and Marco Shaughnessy. Who is going to be victorious? There's one last obstacle to go. Who's going to get through it? Not fucking me. Jim R6 is looking like they're going through it. Jim R6 looks like the marble is victorious, and they're indeed victorious. Well done to Jim R6. Finishes in first place. Marco Shaughnessy in second. Woods is third. Fear Monarch was fourth. Blind Daughter fifth. Brian was sixth. Ullapops is seventh. Where the hell am I? Alex is 8th. Cody 9th and Disco 2-3-10th. Where the fuck did I finish? I was there. I was in contention. The fight there I am. Fuck me, man. Jim R6's marble was victorious today. Well done to Jim R6. It was a close run race, very back and forth. But yeah, they fucking go. Jesus, that was a bit of a frantic finale there. Lots of tops, lots of to and fro in there. It was a quite thrilling race there. Who's this now?
Someone. Not Trip. Tipped £1. OU type. Marbles, okay thanks. Marbles. 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 Marbles.
Make the
marbles.
bad man
Marbles.
stop.
Marbles. 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 Marbles.
I'll get it stopped. Right. The one blessing of that tip is that it's another free space. That is the one singular blessing that came from that tip. That it triggered another free space carried over tomorrow. Well done to Jim R6 for winning the marble race. Their marble was victorious. Other finishers include Warren in 15th place, Pigstar was 16th, Dark Draw 17th, I was 19th, Iron in 18th, so there we go, good stuff indeed. A whole bunch of marbles had perished and didn't make it to the end yet. Sunny finished right in time, at 57th place. Distracted Media, you are 54th, so there you go. But yeah, a whole bunch of marbles did not make it. Only 57 finished, the rest all perished. So yeah, but half of them survived and half of them didn't. So there you go. But well done to Jim R6, your marble was victorious. So, let's spin the wheel and see what Jim R6 has won for himself, shall we? So first things first, I think we need the autos are all nice, but let's spin the wheel. Jim R6, will you win something that's not an intro shout out? Hey, you actually won something different. There we go. Jim R6 has won themselves a marble ticket. Anytime that Jim R6 wants to have a marble race, they can decide, hey, let's do it right now. And I will immediately pause the bingo. We'll put the bad man on pause, and we'll have a marble race. So Jim R6 has the power to declare a marble race whenever they damn well please. As long as they ask for a week, because these vouchers expire after a week. Because that's just the way I have it implemented. So yeah, so there we go. They have a marble ticket which they can use for a week. So that expires for them after the 11th of June. So there you go. Good stuff indeed. So that is that's going to bring an end to things, I think. So there we go. I am going to wrap it all up there. Oh wait a second. I completely forgot. Guys. We completely forgot about fucking rewarding ourselves for getting 50 likes on the bingo stream. So to celebrate getting 50 likes on the bingo stream, I think we should fucking play the Bubbles animation, Baby, it's a pretty talented Pixar animations to celebrate getting 50 likes on the bingo stream, but remember, keep an eye on the bottom right for Jasper Kitty to do his thing. Fuck him up, Jasper. Good cat. There we go. I know I forgot, but I'm sorry if I forget it, but I nearly fucking forgot. Remember just in fucking time. So there we go. Good stuff indeed. Guys, I am going to wrap up there. I do hope you all enjoyed the rest of your Thursday and all that jazz. Tomorrow, of course, is Friday. Thank fuck it's Friday. This has been this week's been a fucking prick. For me anyway, this has been a long fucking week, you know. So I'll be glad if I can see the back of it, you know what I mean? But yeah, looking forward to just fucking having a good time tomorrow, you know what I mean? Especially when I finish work and just enjoy the weekend and all that jazz as well. If you are a member, if you guys are a member, I am planning to do a member stream right after I finish this bingo. I'm going to do some Hitman gameplay, because I personally feel like shooting a bunch of people in the face and pretending they're all DSP in video games. So yeah, so if you're a member, I'm going to do a member only Hitman stream right after this. It's not set up yet, but I'll get it set up once the stream ends. Look out for it in the next, 5-10 minutes or so, okay? So yeah, there we go. So I'm going to wrap things up there. If you don't care about that, then yeah, bingo of course is back tomorrow. But until then, I'm going to end how it always ends by putting notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animation. So until tomorrow, guys, hope you all enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.
Just remember, if you're a member, keep an eye out my channel because I'm going to set up the member-only Hitman stream right after I end broadcast here. So I can't redirect you yet because I need to end this first before I set up the other stream because I did it for OBS. But yeah, keep a wee eye, if you're a member, keep a wee eye on the channel if you're interested in some Hitman gameplay coming up in the next like 5-10 minutes. Have a good one. Catch you all later.